computer. Okay, guys, it's Earl Dixon, the Bitcoin Man, and today we was here really today to talk about our ecosystem, the different projects that we got going on, what the projects bring to the community, and looking at the multiple income streams that we have. We're working from a lot of people work from paycheck to paycheck, chasing money all month long. And then when you get that money at the end of the month, you simply give that money back to your bill collector. So we have decided to come together, lock arms together, and be able to work digitally from our house with digital currency and other platforms that's on the horizon. We got some very powerful people here that's creating environments. We got a serial entrepreneur named Miss Dina Howard is in the house today.
I'm following the leader.
Yeah, she's a serial entrepreneur, and she's not sitting around waiting for things to happen. She's pioneering and going out, taking the lead. And she's also trying to bringing, not just, hold on a minute, let me see. She's bringing, Barbara, I think you got noise in the back, Barbara.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to turn your TV and stuff now. So she's pioneering this space because she's working on her own project. And today I would like to give her an opportunity today when we start talking about exactly what she's working on her side. I'm helping her on a project and some other people. And we're just taking back control of our own finances and making sure that we're not on the wrong side of the digital divide. So I'm gonna play a video real quick that I think that everybody should be aware of to understand why we are doing what we're doing. That Michael Saylor video, where Michael Saylor talks about the depth of the dollar and why he, as a multi-billionaire who has millions of dollars just laying around. I wish I had his problems. He talking about how he got millions of dollars, $650 million just laying around, and he need a place to put it, and he decided to put it in digital currency. Not only do we talk about put it in digital currency and Bitcoin and Master you see back there in my background, but he tells us why he's putting his money in digital currency. And when a person has a need for something, see, he has a need. He has a need not to lose his 650 million. And not only did he put 650 million, this joker put $1.2 billion in crypto recently. And now his 1.2 billion is actually $3 billion in less than 30 days. Okay, that's serious. That's serious. So I'm gonna go ahead and not belabor you. I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna go find the video. Y'all gonna bear with me while I find that video. You got to go to YouTube and pull it up. Let's see, YouTube.
Done speaker.
Okay, is that Claudette? How you doing today?
I was using Google Analytics and hated it.
On Lenovo got two devices going, and that's causing a reverb. So let me go to my channel.
Said you were speaking just now.
Who's on a Lenovo? I muted him. Okay. So anyway, so I'm going to my channel. I'm gonna find that video with Michael Saylor. Or I can just simply put it in here, Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor interview. So guys, so the first couple of minutes, I want you to sit back and watch this video right here with Michael Saylor, multi-billionaire, who's
our assets in cash that is slowly getting diluted,
So I know why Michael Saylor is putting his money, but let me show you guys this. Let me go here first. Let me go to Google and type in Bitcoin or gains over 9 million %. Okay. Video. I think this is a good lead in. I know this is a good lead in. Bitcoin has made over 9 million %. over the coming years. And now institutional investors are paying attention, and they're paying attention, and they're getting in the game now. So I think this will be, let me go back. This will be a good way to start this off for us today. Let's see, Bitcoin 9 million%. Okay, right here. With Bloomberg, this is a Bloomberg video. Right here. All right, so we're gonna play this if it comes up. I'm gonna turn the T off while we play this.
With T-Mobile for Business, your business has an easy choice. The largest 5G network, award-winning customer satisfaction, insanely great value. Choose all three. Ready when you are.
You've been covering this very.
Okay, here we go. Hold on to your seats for a minute. This happened, guys. This video was done like last year. Bitcoin has done a lot. Your institutional investors now are not sitting on the fence no more. This is pre-institutional investors. Now they're getting in the game, and I'll show you with the next video why you need to be involved, why you need to stay glued to us, to our group, as we pioneer this space, as leaders are coming to the platform, leaders are popping up, and we're sharing information that's literally changing our lives. We have been here for only a couple of months now, and we have taught so many people how to get involved in the industry and start investing in digital currency themselves. We're not financial advisors. We're just people who are doing what we do, and we're sharing our tips and strategies with each other. And we're actually putting chicken on our kitchen table. Now, I don't know. I don't know how many of you people out there has had a president. You know, a lot of people in the politics, but I'm gonna tell you, in 50 years, I've been here over half a decade, half a century now. No, decade. What is a century? Is what, 100 years, right? Yeah, 100 years is a century. I've been here over half a century. I'm 50. I won't gonna tell you how old I am, but look at Dina sitting there looking like she's 30. Yeah. So anyway, been here over half a century, and I never had a president to put a chicken on my kitchen table. If anybody on this platform has ever got a turkey or a chicken on your kitchen table based on who you voted in for president, unmute yourself and let me know right now. Because this group is putting chickens on kitchen tables right now. I gotta go, y'all understand. We're literally doing it. So let's go over and look at this video and let you know why we're here and what we're doing. We're now coming together and pooling our money together and doing platforms that's really helping us at our home during this pandemic.
Closely for a long time. You've been covering this very closely for a long time. You know that there are even more skeptics than supporters. It's more dramatic than the fight over Tesla on Twitter. What do you make of the incredible rise of Bitcoin?
Yeah, it really is stark when you take a look at that chart. You pull it out all the way back to the beginning, which, it's really time compressed. You're only talking about less than 10 years of time history at this point, but you can see that really stark performance where you start basically from zero. And if you got in at the very first transaction for Bitcoin, it was 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas, which, when you go to where it was at its peak, $20,000 for 1 Bitcoin, yeah, that is a really impressive return, 9 million%, as you say. But as you point out, along the way, Bitcoin's picked up a lot of skeptics. There's a lot of skepticism out there, a lot more institutional scrutiny, certainly regulatory scrutiny. So obviously the question is, if you buy now, are you going to get another 9 million%? And that seems unlikely, but hey, crazier things have happened over the last 10 years with Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm sure you know that I lived on Bitcoin for 2 weeks as a part of a special report that we did here at Bloomberg in 2012. At the time, I could buy Bitcoin for only $600. It was difficult to find groceries and gas stations that would take it, but it worked to some extent. Still, it's never really picked up as a way to do transactions. You mentioned the pizza. There's famous stories of people buying, a Lamborghini with Bitcoin, but it still doesn't work as a daily currency. Is there any expectation that someday, Eric, I'm going to be able to walk down to Dunkin' Donuts and pick up a box of crullers with my Bitcoin on my phone?
It's interesting you talk about the actual use case for Bitcoin, because I think the narrative on what Bitcoin is and what it's supposed to do has shifted over the last 10 years. When it first was invented at the very beginning of Bitcoin time and crypto time, there was an argument that, hey, it was supposed to replace the US dollar. It's supposed to be the next future medium of exchange. But that narrative, I think, has shifted over the last 10 years. Now, a lot of people who are Bitcoin evangelists, when you talk about Bitcoin, a lot of people are owning Bitcoin because they think it's going to rise in value, that it's digital gold, which, I don't use gold to buy, stuff at the dollar store. I don't think you do either, which is different from the original intention of what Bitcoin was for. And when you talk about, cryptocurrencies even that could be used for transactions like what you're describing, there are other options, and there are also other competitors that are being developed over the last few years. And in fact, when you take a look at some of the countries where they're really on the forefront of digital transactions, for instance, a place like China, you might actually see, and we're actually seeing, the Chinese government is working on cryptocurrencies of their own, which, it's more likely that you'll end up seeing someone buying something in using one of those cryptocurrencies than Bitcoin. But you make the argument that the people who are Bitcoin maximalists don't even really see Bitcoin as being used to buy, a pack of smokes anymore.
Okay, so now, guys, so that was old information. Now they are using Bitcoin to buy anything. You can literally, there are applications now that will allow you.
With T-Mobile for Business, your business has an easy choice.
So that was before Bitcoin. That was when Bitcoin. Okay, let me stop screen share. So just to give you guys a little taste, and this is going to be an interactive session. So Dina, Howard, unmute yourself. I got a question for you.
So somebody's trying to get in.
Okay. So this video is a little dated. Video is a little outdated. I can see the room. I don't see nobody. Tell them to
All
knock
right,
on-
she's texting me right now. You know how it goes.
Yeah. So this video is a little outdated. They talked about the price of Bitcoin. The man talked about how much he could get Bitcoin for when this video was done. So how much did he mention he could have got Bitcoin for when this video was done?
I was typing Earl. I'm sorry.
$650, guys. That was $650. This video was done when Bitcoin was $650. Bitcoin now last night hit $40,000 again, and it's about to break its higher high. So it's gonna conquer and go even higher than 42,000. I mean, what goes down come up, and we're looking for our higher high right now. And we've been fortunate enough to start studying the behavior of Bitcoin and positioning ourselves and getting a bag, as some of the millennials can say, and we're allowing Bitcoin to work for us, and we're taking the profits off of Bitcoin, and we're getting other coins like Tron and how about Dogecoin? Everybody give a clap for Dogecoin, because Dogecoin, yes, Elon Musk is really pushing, and he's tweeting on Dogecoin, and he's making us free money. And guess what? He knows exactly what he's doing. You guys do know that, right?
Yeah, I just watched that commercial clip that you put in the chat.
Yeah, he knows that just by tweeting about it, that people are going to get it, and every time he tweet, the price go up. Like last night before I went to bed, Dogecoin was now like 5 cents a coin. When I woke up this morning, it was literally at about 7 cents a coin, which means I made $500 last night while I was sleeping. So I was able to take that Dogecoin and take the profits off, and I'm buying myself some WIN tokens. And I'm just about at 10 million of those right now. We can't buy any to get in. Barbara. Yeah, so and I'll comment on Barbara's comment in a minute. So anyway, so let's go to the next video. I want you to hear what billionaires are saying. Oh, she said she can't buy any Dogecoins. Do anybody else know where you can get some Dogecoin right now? I've been buying mine from
Why she can't buy any?
huh?
Why she can't buy any? What's going on?
I don't know. Barbara, you want to tell us what's happening about you not being able to buy real quick? Dogecoin, you trying to meet
Yeah,
yourself?
I want to know.
Wallet won't let me. She said her wallet won't let her. So there are other ways of buying Dogecoin. So if you haven't taken my course yet on how to go buy the coin of your choice, you might want to get with me. It will cost you a little money this time. It's gonna cost you $99.95 to be able to take that class to go to learn how to buy any digital currency that you would like to buy anytime on demand, how to get it, where to go get it from. And you will be thanking me. It'll literally be one of the best $99 you will ever spend. Trust me with that, okay?
No, I was thanking you this morning and last night too.
tell us why you was thanking me.
I was thanking you because I took some profits from Dodge and finally hit my $1 million win. Now I can work on the next million.
You got $1 million win coins.
Thanks to Dodge. I didn't spend my own money.
What does that mean? What does that mean when you say thanks to Dodge? Tell us.
Because Dodge went up. I was watching it and it was going up. It was literally going up while the phone was in my hand. It was just jumping up, jumping up, jumping up.
What an amazing, what an amazing feeling. So guys,
what's amazing though is understanding what you see versus just saying it's going up. Like there are people that see it going up, but they don't understand that they can move their profits.
Awesome. So is that what you did? You moved your profits and you used the profits to buy the win tokens?
Yeah, I actually swapped it out. I swapped it out for Tron and then swapped the Tron out for win.
Awesome. And guys, I'll be showing you that today here live because of Lula. Lula taught me something. I'm the so-called
because of Mr. Earl and the digital divide.
I call myself the expert on the pump. Guys, let me just tell you something. I had a conversation with my wife this morning. We all can learn from each other if we just have a good ear to know that somebody knows something we don't know. I didn't know we've been using Tron wallet. We've been using Tron Link wallet to do our Tron program, our smart contracts, and did not know that you could swap Tron in the Tron Link wallet for other coins. This is real.
Yeah.
So I
have a quick question.
Yes.
With all of the wallets, can't you swap for whatever type of currency you want?
Well, we got that's what we're saying. We got certain wallets that, like for instance, I'll pull it up for a second. I'll pull it up in a second. We got Atomic Wallet. Atomic Wallet lists win token, but you can't get win token in the Atomic Wallet. You can get the win and send it over to Atomic Wallet, but you can't buy the win, and you can't trade for the win in Atomic Wallet. Now Lula, glory. Lula went out there and she was in search of it, and she found that you can literally go to Atomic Wallet and you can swap Tron that you're earning out of troncase. That's a beast. That's a beast. That's a no-brainer. We put money in
Turbotron, TurboTx.
No, Dana.
Okay, we saving in troncase. We making it in TurboTrx.
All right.
What you call it? What you call it? Say it again, Dina.
The dynamic duo. The
Awesome.
new dynamic duo. Move over, Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah. So when you take some money, dumb money, and you move it out of the dollar bill, and you put it into our troncase bank, we got our own troncase bank where we're putting Tron in that bank, and our Tron is producing 1.5% minimum. That's outside of the community bonuses. So now, when you're making that Tron every 4 seconds, you're seeing Tron being made every 4 seconds. Now, as you begin to see that tron accumulate, I mean, even my 16-year-old son is seeing about anywhere from every day or so, he's seeing about $100 worth of tron because he's recruiting. I'm helping him recruit. We're recruiting people. And when you see that tron hit that wallet, we got our sister program, okay, called Turbotron, TRX, Turbotron. And it allows you to bring 2 of your customers from the bank side with you over to the Turbotron side. And when you do, you bring your first person in, you're literally gonna get $30 off. It's a $40 purchase. It's a $40 purchase to get this system. And when you do, your first person in your 1x3 is gonna give you $30 of your $40 back. And that's powerful. Why? Because you invested in your platform, your money making. It's like buying an ATM machine. It's like they buy an ATM machine and you get your money back on one person that you share with the platform so they can get their own ATM machine. You get $30 on the first person. Now, $30 is like 900 tron, okay? And then on your second person, everybody say second person.
Second person.
Second person. Your second person, you get another $10, which is a total of $40 on your first 2 people that you share this with. You got 1,200 tron, okay? And you got your platform, you got the money back, and you can continue to make money to infinity on this program. And you bring your 2, you got your 2, when your 2 share it with 2 people to get their Tron ATM machine, okay? They're gonna cycle back to you. Your 2 spots open up whenever you cycle. When you bring your 2 people and you cycle, it opens up and they cycle back to you, which makes you even more money, okay? And then as you cycle, if you cycle 25 times, this program is so dynamic. I love it because they got what you call an escrow account. In that escrow account, for every $40, they take $10 out and put it in the escrow account. And when you cycle 25 times, they take 10 membership fees from the escrow account, and they fill in your downline matrix so that those people will cycle. And when they cycle, guess who they cycle back to? To you, which means that you got a chance to make $40 more. So we really loving the combination of having the smart contracts that allow us to become our own bank. And then we take the money, we put a one-time purchase, make a one-time purchase, and we got products. We got products with that platform that you can resell those products as well and make additional money to put in the bank. Now, when we make money with Turbotrx, and I'm gonna show you the video on this platform, you don't just make that money to sit. We take that money and we bring it over to troncase, and we're gonna make 1.5% on that 1,200 tron that you spent $40 for. You don't just let it sit, you bring it back over to troncase, and then it starts working at 1.5%. And as more members in your team are bringing in people to get their own ATM machine through Turbotron TRX, you're gonna continue to cycle and get $30 over Tron, $10 over Tron, $30 over Tron, and $10. And guess what? I mean, Tron is at 3.5 right now. And there will be a day when Tron hit $1 coin, like they talked about it. How many of y'all heard them talk about that pizza a few minutes ago? Woohoo!
I heard them talk about that pizza.
Well, imagine being that pizza guy where you had, hey, because you can really be that pizza guy. You're getting Tron right now at 3.5 cents. And if you literally just treat it like he treated it, you'll be giving away 10,000 tron.
Well, what's amazing to me is that if I possess something that's expected to go up, why would I want to spend it on pizza? Well, when I was listening to that clip that you showed us a few minutes ago, he was talking about the $650 for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Even in my just normal mind, unlearned, not knowing anything that I've been taught now, if you telling me that you possess something that's projected to go up or even just double, why would I spend it?
Yeah.
I don't want to spend it on, anything.
We weren't given financial education. They don't understand it. They just don't.
Yeah.
Just like when you approach people right now, they're going to go, oh, that don't sound good. Or that sounds like a pyramid. That sounds like this. That sounds like that. And I listened to that back in 2010 when Bitcoin came out. I was like, hey, what is this? How? And I listened to them people and I didn't do it.
And you got to be willing to change your mind. I remember telling Earl the other day, and this was 2 years ago, when he was telling me he bought some coins for 1,000, like what did you say, Earl? 10,000 of a one
1/10,000 of a penny.
Okay, that's it, guys. 1/10,000 of a penny. And I said, huh? That was my response. I said, I can't even conceive how is that possible? And so I thought about that for months, and I was like, that don't make sense. How you go buy something for less than a penny? Well, obviously it took me some time, but I can conceive it now, because if I couldn't conceive it, I wouldn't have been able to buy those when at the price that they were at.
Awesome.
And so
go ahead, Lou.
And so just I had to have a paradigm shift in my mind to know that there was actually something available that you could buy at that price. But had I moved in, I probably would have had some of the other coins at that price. But it took me a minute just to wrap my mind around it, to understand that it was actually possible.
Yeah. And now she's been coming. And now she's been, well, she stuck with the group. She stuck with our ecosystem, our team, and now the light bulb. Tell them what you told me the other day about the light bulb coming on.
I said the light bulb is on and it is not going off. It's gonna stay on.
That part. Right. Hey, turn the watts up, but
That's right. Turn the watts up. You said it.
Hey, Dan, look like you about to bust over there, Dan. I know you want to say something. Go ahead.
Well, there's a couple of new people on here, and I want to know if you could play the Turbotrx video.
I will, but I'm integrating them into the culture of who we are as a community. And people normally don't care. People normally don't care what you have unless they know that you care. So what we're doing, we're giving them, it's like they're getting a chance to come in because this is who we are. Okay, we're just a group of normal people. We're not just bringing you here to get your money. We're not just here to sell you, because we don't sell anything. We're letting them experience our experience. We're letting them see how we didn't just jump in here and just call people over to spend their money. We're just letting them see that we have been doing this now for over a year, maybe close to 2 years. And we're a community who we embrace the changing of the guard. We embrace the changing of the guard. And we now stick together and we setting up our own ecosystem. We don't want you to just come in here and make a fast dollar. That's not what this is all about. We want you to know that we have pull up our pants, tied up our boots, and we're ready to go get it. We're really ready to go get it. And we're
speaking of that, excuse me. I had a chance to talk to your friend Sherwin. This morning. He was really excited.
Awesome.
So I was glad to be able to share with him. He was really excited.
Awesome. So we're meeting people, we're establishing relationships. If you're looking for a fast buck, you can make some fast money, but the power's in our crowd. And because we've learned now that the power is in the crowd, we're building a community and network. And we're serious about building our network. Money don't move without people. We got platforms right now. Guys, let me tell you something. I got platforms that I've had for 6 years that I can take you a group of people over right now, 100 people, and you'll make $45,000 overnight just by taking you to stuff that I've had for 6 years. And I've been preaching to the choir, telling people that money don't move without people. So the focus is on your network. When these multi-level marketing companies come to your neighborhood, Mona V, Prepaid Legal, Tell a Friend, you guys know who they are. My mama started years ago with Tupperware. I'm gonna tell you, I blame my network marketing connection on my mama. 40 years ago, when I was sitting in my living room and a lady would come by and she would have all of these Tupperware dishes selling them to my mother. I never knew what was going on, but Tupperware was a multi-level marketing organization back then, okay, as long as Amway. And Amway has 30 million people of active affiliates. on their platform right now, 30 million since 1959 and still going strong, right? So now, what if all of those people who have been a part of Telefriend, Telex.com, all of those failed platforms that kept their network together 20 years ago, where the people are still together, like the Amway representatives, and now we get to endorse. We endorse platforms. We endorse platforms. We are going to platforms, vetting those platforms and determining if we want them in our ecosystem. And if we go to a platform, we vetting people. And if they say the wrong thing, or they're not getting the right licenses, or if they don't have the right connections and they're not transparent, they don't get to tap into our ecosystem. Okay, so now we have taken control. The community is getting smarter now. The affiliates are getting smarter. So if you really want to make money, take control of your social capital, your social network, and help create this global network of people without any platform. We're creating a database of people without money. We don't need your money to become a member of our network. But if you want some of the fringe benefits that we have, that's paying not tomorrow, that's paying right now, we can literally say to you, if you're here and you knew that every 4 seconds that you don't sign up with one of our ecosystem, every 4 seconds you lose money. Right now, for the last 30 minutes, 41 minutes we've been talking, you have lost money every 4 seconds because you're not on one of our platforms. And that's real. Right, Dina?
Very real. Troncase all the way.
Yeah. So what we'll do for the new people, I want to go over now and show you why we have embraced this platform. So we're going to spend 4 minutes with Michael Saylor, okay? And then we'll go over and look at the Turbotron platform and let you see what's going on with the Turbotron platform for the people who, now, Dan, I know you got some guests on. Are they already in troncase yet too, or they just, okay, so you most definitely want to also, we'll turn them on to Turbotron, but troncase makes money every 4 seconds. So you most definitely want to introduce them to troncase so they can make that 1.5% and have a place to put their money after they start their $40, their $30, their $10, their $30, their $10, their $30. As they're getting that tron, they need to be able to leverage that tron at 1.5% up to 3.5% a day. So let's go spend some time with Michael Saylor and listen to these billionaires, guys. You know, people often talk about the 1%ers, but when you get a chance to hear them talk and listen to them, it's a game changer. They literally got money laying around and finding places to put their money. And we need to duplicate their model. All right, so let's go right here. Okay, so this is Mr. Michael Saylor. He's the CEO of MicroStrategy Investment Company. And he recently has made a move along with Elon Musk. And they're doing digital currency now and the world is listening. So here we go.
What up, Hyperchange? Welcome to another episode. Today, we have a really fascinating discussion lined up about Bitcoin. We have Michael Saylor on the line. Michael, welcome to Hyperchange.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you are going to go down as either one of the most crazy geniuses of all time, or just someone that was totally crazy with the recent move you've made by putting a huge amount of your company's cash, instead of holding it as cash, moving it in essentially Bitcoin. And this is following a move that I think Square did that, but you put a huge amount of your cash into it. And I thought this was a fascinating move that is potentially, leading to a very ahead of the curve thing that many, many companies might start doing. And so I'm curious if you could give us a little bit of background on what the company is that you run and how you decided to put a bunch of your cash into Bitcoin.
Sure. Well, I run an enterprise software company. I started it in 1989. I took it public in 1998. We sell business intelligence software to big banks, governments, retailers, organizations everywhere on earth, about 27 different subsidiaries. And, we grow like, it's stable, or we grow 5% a year. It's not like a 20, 40, 50% hyper growth company at this point. It's fairly mature, well run. We generate a lot of cash flow. And when we came into the year 2020, we had like $600 million in cash. And we were generating some cash, and we were saving our money for a rainy day. And we had to...
I had to stop it there. They were saving 650 million for a rainy day. Okay. I mean,
It's
listen,
pouring over here. I need him to come right now.
wow. So you know, when I get a chance to go to YouTube and hang out with those 1%ers and I'm listening to their daily activities and and how money is not even an issue. You get to a point where money makes money for you and it stockpiles because you're following duplicatable processes, right? And once you have tapped into those duplicatable processes and you got money making money on money, I mean, you'll be talking just like this guy's talking. You know, my son wants a car right now. And I own a car dealership, used car dealership. But I told him, he said, Dad, you know, any idea of how much you're gonna pay for my car? I'm like, bro, right now, I'm not thinking about no car right now. I'm thinking about you taking $100 and getting $1 million win, and then get another $1 million win. And in 12 months from now, when that win hit $1 coin and you got 10 million coins and they're all worth $1 a piece, son, you can buy a fleet of any kind of car that you want. You can even buy your own dealership. So right now, for the next 12 months, I'm not thinking about a car. I'll get you some transportation, but I'm not. When his friends just went out and bought a brand new Jeep Wrangler, brand new $40,000 car, and when the boy's still in the 11th grade, I'm like, why would you do that? He can't even take the car with him to college for the first year. Okay. So anyway, let's get back over to Michael Saylor and let's listen to the language of this multi-billionaire and why he's putting his money in digital currency, because he has a system and we got one too.
We try to be conservative. We bought back hundreds of millions of dollars of our stock, and we were investing the rest in short-term treasuries. You know, and I remember when short-term treasuries used to yield 5%, you know, and we would have been getting 30, 40 million a year. And it felt like, okay, responsible. And then the Fed just systematically cranked down the interest rates until it got to zero. And then we realized that, well, the cash generates nothing. And then the investors successfully told us they didn't value the cash as anything. Their view was it's just a lump of lead on the balance sheet. And the company it's almost like a liability. Like your cash is a liability. You either need to buy the stock back or give it to us as a dividend.
So let me stop right there. If you don't hear nothing that this man just said, so Dan, repeat what you just heard him say about cash.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. Forgive me.
Cash is a liability. So guys, pay attention. This right here, whether you pay attention or not, this determines whether or not you become a millionaire over the next 12 months. I want you to get this. So this video is not a plaything. Okay. Let me tell you something. I can literally hold a private workshop and invite nobody but millionaires to a Zoom like this. You have been invited to take a peep into this room. And with the type of information that you've been exposed to, it can change your zip code. You can't sleep right now. You got to wake up because the terminology that he's using, I'm going to rewind that part. You got to hear what he said about cash. Don't sleep on me.
Excuse me, my video is not producing sound from this guy.
Okay, so on my side, anybody else not hearing?
I hear you just fine. I hear everybody just fine, except for I did not hear anything coming from the video.
Well,
okay, so,
you paused the video, right, Earl?
Yeah, it's paused right now, but she said she wasn't hearing it. What's your name?
I'm Margot. I didn't hear anything from the beginning. I just heard silence after you said, you know, check it out. So
okay, so Margo, what I want you to do, I want you to go out of Zoom and come back, and we're gonna wait for you to come back. Go out of Zoom, come back, and maybe it's a bad connection on your side.
Okay, let me go out. Hold on.
And who is your inviter?
Me.
Who?
Dina.
Okay, awesome. We don't want you to miss not one word. Yeah, so let's just see. There's 21 participants here. Let me go over to the participant panel so when she come back here and knock on the door. Guys, please pay attention. Don't take it for granted because you're in the room with me. I'm a consultant to millionaires around the world. I am working on projects now that's going to change lives for millions of people. When I'm not on this platform, I'm normally get about 2 to 3 hours of sleep daily because I'm working on projects as a consultant. that's creating the new DeFi space that's coming to the world. I'm one of those guys who is a consultant on those platforms. So don't take it literal because you got a free invitation to come in this room, a free invitation to come in this room, because the invitation to a meeting like this could be $5,000 per ticket just to get in the room, to be exposed to the information that you're hearing right here today. It's gonna cost you not to be on these types of webinars. So it's not free. For not being here, it's costing people money right now. And I'm looking for her to come back in. I don't see her yet, but I don't want her to miss anything. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so we're gonna wait. I want Margot to come back in, and while Margot is coming back in, I'm just gonna rewind it just a little bit because I can see her right now. I want you to hear what he said about cash. Pay attention to what he said about cash.
It's almost like a liability. Like your cash is a liability. You either need to buy the stock back or give it to us as a.
So cash is a what?
Banks, government.
Liability.
It's a liability.
Banks, governments, retail.
So what he's saying is having his money in cash when we're at 0% interest rates. That's what you got to understand. When we hit 0% interest rates, you're not making no money on your cash, especially if it's sitting in the bank. You need to be able to put that money into a platform that's going to produce interest. That's why troncase is so important, because troncase, you make 1.5% a day. That's annual. That's a whole percentage point. Some people getting 0.6% annual on your money. Troncase is paying you 1.5% a day, not annual, but a day. We make an annual banking interest plus daily in the DeFi space. So please don't go to sleep on me now. Sleep when the webinar is over, okay? But you don't want to go to sleep on this, okay? Because it will cost you money. So we're going to see if she can come back in.
Yeah, she says she's waiting. She just texted me.
Okay, I'm in the room. And I see, oh, there it is. There she is. There she go right there. Thank you. Okay, Margot. Okay, you back in, Margot? All right, unmute yourself. Miss Margot, if you could.
I can hear you, so
Okay,
we'll
awesome.
see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the video and let me know right now. I'm gonna hit the video. Let me know if you can hear Michael Saylor, okay?
All right.
Organizations
Yes.
on Earth.
Okay, awesome.
About 27.
So all right, so I'm gonna rewind it to the front, guys. You get to hear it again. Listen to every word he say. This guy right here just put 1.2 billion. He put 650 million first. Then he went and put another 650 million. And in 30 days, his 1.2 billion in Bitcoin is now at $3 billion. Okay, this is real stuff.
What up, Hyperchange? Welcome to another episode. Today we have a really fascinating discussion lined up about Bitcoin. We have Michael Saylor on the line. Michael, welcome to Hyperchange.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you are going to go down as either one of the most crazy geniuses of all time, or just someone that was totally crazy with the recent move you've made by putting a huge amount of your company's cash, instead of holding it as cash, moving it in essentially Bitcoin. And this is following a move that I think Square did that, but you put a huge amount of your cash into it. And I thought this was a fascinating move that is potentially, leading to a very ahead of the curve thing that many.
So now he says Square did that. What he's talking about is Square took 1% of their company's assets, 1%, which was $5 million, and they put it in Bitcoin recently. But Michael didn't just put just 1%. This guy put 1.2 billion in.
Many companies might start doing. And so I'm curious if you could give us a little bit of background on what the company is that you run and how you decided to put a bunch of your cash into Bitcoin.
Sure. Well, I run an enterprise software company. I started it in 1989. I took it public in 1998. We sell business intelligence software to big banks, governments, retailers, organizations everywhere on Earth. About 27 different subsidiaries. And, we grow like, it's stable, or we grow 5% a year. It's not like a 20, 40, 50% hyper growth company at this point. It's fairly mature, well run. We generate a lot of cash flow. And when we came into the year 2020, we had like $600 million in cash. And we were generating some cash, and we were saving our money for a rainy day. and we tried to be conservative. We bought back hundreds of millions of dollars of our stock, and we were investing the rest in short-term treasuries. You know, and I remember when short-term treasuries used to yield 5%, you know, and we would have been getting 30, 40 million a year.
Now he listen to me. I want you to hear what he just said, because some people gonna miss this. He was putting his money in short-term treasuries, and we were getting 0.6% sitting in the bank account. He was getting 5% in short-term treasuries. See, they don't teach us about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, hedge funds, index funds, derivatives, futures, commodities. You go all the way through their school systems, taking finance in college, accounting 1, accounting 2, and they never tell you about the short-term treasuries. But he was putting his money in, making $40 million. And he calling that small money. Okay, now listen to what he's going to tell you now, because that has no meaning. Even 5% now is in trouble, because he's going to show you in a few minutes that the dollar's down by a slow death of 15% annually for the next 5 years. So if you're just getting 5%, you're still losing, because at 15% annually, you 10% in the negative just by putting your money in the wrong instruments. That's holding your money in the what? In the dollar. Okay, so if your money stay in the dollar, you're not making at least 15%. You don't even make no money at all if you're not making more than 15% annually. Here we go.
And it felt like, okay, responsible. And then the Fed just systematically cranked down the interest rates until it got to 0. And then we realized that, well, the cash generates nothing. And then the investors successfully told us they didn't value the cash as anything. Their view was it's just a lump of lead on the balance sheet. And the company it's almost like a liability. Like your cash is a liability. You either need to buy the stock back or give it to us as a dividend to get any credit for it. So we got to March and we thought, well, we have a lot of treasury cash for a rainy day. And then the rainy day came and it was pandemic. And when the pandemic hit, we actually found that everybody wanted the software. The software business is better than ever because we're just selling software to big enterprises and the like. But our costs decreased because now we couldn't do marketing events and we couldn't travel, we couldn't stay in hotels, and we couldn't go on airlines. And so the company went from having a lot of cash and generating a bit of cash to having a lot of cash and generating a lot of cash. And simultaneously, we saw all these financial assets have a V-shaped recovery. And then we saw Main Street have a K-shaped recovery. You know, the famous K-shaped recovery where you know, restaurants and airlines and hotels and amusement parks and theaters don't seem to be coming back. And yet all of these stocks and bonds are shooting through the roof. So on one hand, I realized I have a lot of cash. On the other hand, I realized I was going to generate a lot of cash. And then I realized it was worthless. And I realized it was worthless because the monetary expansion rate went from about 5% a year to 15% a year. And
stop it right there. Pay attention to what he's telling you. In order to make 1 penny on your money, now you got to have it's going to cost you 15% to hold cash. That's your cost to hold a paper dollar in your hand. So if you're leaving your family's wealth in a dollar, it's going to die by 15% annually. So please pay attention to this.
We actually expanded the money supply by 24% a year in the US this year. So everybody knows about money printing and all the stimulus. Well, I went from not caring to thinking, well, we'll save the cash, get a yield on it, and figure out what to do with it, to realizing that we're going to lose about 15% of our purchasing power every year for the next 4 to 5 years. And so,
bam, that's 75%. That means that on every dollar that you have in your hand, it's going to be worth a quarter in the next 5 years if you keep your family's wealth in the dollar. So look at your money, lay it out on the kitchen table, and say that this is going to equal a quarter. Each dollar bill is going to equal a quarter if I don't do something with it.
So a block of 500 million in cash looks like a melting ice cube. And it felt like highly certain that we were going to lose half of that money in 36 to 48 months if we did nothing. And so we arrived at the Bitcoin investment when we realized that cash is a liability, not an asset. We have to invest in something that'll beat the cost of capital. The cost of capital is the rate of M2 monetary expansion. It's the rate at which the currency is losing purchasing power. And so if the currency is losing purchasing power at 15% a year, then we're all going to lose half of our wealth in 36 to 48 months.
And this is a key part of the thesis.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to just dive a little deeper here. So why aren't we seeing inflation of prices go up that much? Maybe we are.
No, that's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. So you hear Michael Saylor. I don't need to go no further with that. That's why we're here. Okay, let me go back to the panel. So somebody unmute. Where Margot? Margot, where you at, Margot?
I'm right here.
What did you just hear, Beth?
Well, what I'm hearing is that with this guy investing all of his capital into this opportunity, that he is just making it clear that we need to really sit up and take notice, and whatever dollars we can put in, that's what we need to be doing right now. We might not have the mega millions to put in, but they doing it with his software business and it's all that.
Yeah, and it's producing cash, a whole lot of cash because he listen, guys are working from home. He's like the people who create the software for Zoom, right? And the other platforms. So they making billions of dollars off of software right now. So he got his business is producing cash, but he can't leave his money in what?
He can't leave his money in Bitcoin. He got to do something else with it.
There you go. He can't leave it in cash, so he bring it over to Bitcoin. So
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got that backwards. I'm sorry.
He can't leave his money in cash, so he bring it over. And that's the part we're gonna go back.
Put it in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want you to hear him say he put it in Bitcoin. I want to make sure that you guys, this is like a meeting that Dan Pena is having right now. Do y'all know who Dan Pena is?
The crazy billionaire.
Yeah, he's worth $50 billion. So he have meetings like this where he bringing in billionaires to have this type of conversation. Okay, and you getting it for well, I'm gonna say you're getting it for free, but don't treat it as though you're getting it for free, because if you're not here, it's costing you not to be on my platform. Okay, so now I want to take you back over and I want you to hear him say where he putting his money. And then we're gonna move over and we're gonna look at troncase to show you that you losing money every 4 seconds, and they want to take you over to Turbotron and show you where to get money for $40. You got a system that's gonna help you make unlimited money on Tron, and then when you make that money, you're gonna take that money, bring that money back over to troncase. You're gonna make 1.5% on your money over there, and then you can start paying yourself, withdrawing money when you desire, after you reach your financial goal, and you set some limits for yourself, because we know where to put the money now. Okay, so let's go back and listen to Michael Saylor. So I can tell you right now, if you're not here to learn how to make money, if you're not serious, you're in the wrong room. You can go watch the Super Bowl right now in the pre-show. This is strictly for people who sick and tired of being sick and tired, who really want to do something about their situation. And we're not waiting for nobody else to do that for us. We're taking control of ourselves, doing it for ourselves.
I'm with you 100%.
Here we go.
Or in equity assets, but I'm curious of a lot of people will be like, okay, well, why is there no inflation? But you're saying pricing power goes down 15%.
Yeah.
Let's break that down a little.
Because inflation is it's a defective idea. There is inflation. There's inflation in everything that you want to buy. It's just not tracked by the Fed. For example, Hampton's real estate is up 50% in 16 weeks. How is it not inflation when the beach house you wanted in the Hamptons is 40% or 50% more expensive in 3 months? And there's inflation in assets. There's inflation in bonds. There's inflation in stocks. There's inflation in real estate. There's inflation in gold. There's inflation in scarce art. There's inflation in everything scarce. There's inflation in, by the way, the inflation measure that the central bank tracks is a market basket of consumer goods and services that do not include the highly volatile food and energy. By the way, they don't include food, energy, and assets. So you tell me, in what universe do you live in that you can live without food, energy, or assets? If you want to watch streaming Netflix or YouTube videos for the rest of your life, then there's no inflation. So what's going on right now is that the popular media, mainstream media, and the central banks, they're making a lot of noise about no inflation, and they're lamenting the lack of inflation, and that's the excuse to lower the interest rates and print.
In line. What he's telling you is that they're lying. And the stuff that affects you on a daily basis, food and the other things that he mentioned that really affects you on TV and media, they're not letting you know that your dollars can go from $1 down to 25 cents in purchasing power. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Money. But the point is, why in the world would you actually be concerned about the rate of inflation of a market basket of things you don't need? Right? The inflation rate that you should be concerned about is the inflation rate of food, energy, and assets. And if you were to take, say, the inflation rate of bonds, the 10-year bond was yielding 250 basis points about a year and a half ago, and then it was yielding 50 basis points, which meant it went up from $2 million to $10 million in 12 months. So how is that not inflation? It's hyperinflation of assets.
Yeah,
it's just that people have defined a metric which is meaningless, and so it's inflation is a vector, Galileo. It's not a scalar. It's not one number. I can calculate the inflation rate of assets, food, energy, real estate in the Hamptons, beachfront property in the Florida Gold Coast, or I can calculate the inflation rate of streaming YouTube videos. And streaming YouTube videos are going to have a very low inflation rate. And houses and beachfront property and Picassos are going to have a high inflation rate. And you can have any number you want between minus 10% and plus 30%, depending upon what you want to put in that basket.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I was just kind of playing devil's advocate because I think that's a big thing that the mainstream is missing. And what I call this is the great awakening. That's sort of my millennial word for it. Of everyone's like, wait, why are we holding our assets in cash that is slowly getting diluted, melting like an ice cube, as you put it? And they're like, wait, equity in technologies like Tesla, if interest rates are low, earnings are pushed out for 2 years. That's a 0.5% yield on my Tesla equity of free cash flow that's growing at 200% a year is better than the 0.5 on the 10-year. So people are saying it's irrational, but I'm like, to me, this is an awakening of people being like, why am I holding fiat currency? The government just pressed a button and gave 1,200 to everybody. It's kind of becoming clearer and clearer, like that expansion of 15 or 20% is real. And I think the 1,200 was sort of like a big domino for that. So I totally agree.
I think that the big challenge every investor, every person on earth has right now, all 7.8 billion people, and all $300 trillion worth of investments, their big problem is, where's my store of value? And in a world where if I double the amount of currency, but I keep the assets and the goods and services constant, then that means everything has to go up by a factor of 2, right? So in a world where you're expanding the money supply, it's like expanding dropping the air pressure. As you go up in altitude, the air pressure is dropping, oxygen's falling out of solution, the heat is falling out of the air. You're going to freeze to death or suffocate. It's called adiabatic lapse in aeronautics, but it's like climbing a mountain or going up in an airplane. We're sucking the oxygen out of the room, and the oxygen in the monetary system is monetary energy. So everybody needs to find a store of value. And a lot of people are using Tesla as that store of value because they have more faith in Tesla stock and Tesla than they have faith in the federal government and this, the Federal Reserve and the central banks, because their view is, there's something I can count there. A lot of people are using Apple and Amazon as stores of value. Other people stampeded into gold. That's why gold traded up after March. Or in that time frame.
And they say people are crazy, but I'm like, I've never held cash. I've always been fully invested in technology equities because I'm like, we're in the era of hyperchange. Tesla's electric
Just about
propulsion
there.
technology has a tremendous value that's increasing every year as they make it better. But I also wanted to step back with MicroStrategy. So you told us the story. You're at this point of like, okay, our cash is melting. We're generating a ton of cash flow from the business. How do you go from like, okay, Bitcoin's something to consider to like actually putting the money in? I'm at like your auditors, your board of directors, they must have been a pain in the ass about this. I'm so curious about like how you actually kind of executed this.
So we've got the 500 million in cash.
So now this is the part we want to hear. We're gonna be down with Michael. So this is the part you want to be able to put this information in front of your friends, your family and friends, the ones who are renting from you right now, who's gonna be renting to you very soon. You want to go ahead and put this in front of them. This video that we're taping today, you want to put this in front of them because this is gonna bust the bubble right here.
Is this video going to be available to us?
Yes,
to
yes,
share?
it'll be available. It'll be available. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. So here we go, guys.
All the money if we do nothing. Like it's going to be worthless. It's going to, if I take away if I burn 15% of it a year, how many years are you going to wait until you burned it all before you conclude that that's a problem, right? So, and that's very clear. So we've got a problem starting in March that's very obvious. Small problem, and it became a big problem. And so the first thing to do is figure out what to do with it. So we went through real estate and stocks and bonds, but our conclusion is the only bonds that are going to hold value have to yield more than 15% coupon. Otherwise, you have to keep lowering interest rates. So if interest rates aren't going to go negative, then the coupon's not going to cover the inflation loss, and therefore a bond won't hold value. With real estate, it's the same issue. How are you going to grow your rents faster than 15%? Not easy. So then you go to stocks. So which stocks? Well, you better you better buy a super high growth, like a Tesla, Amazon. It has to be some on fire, big tech, massive screaming growth company, because otherwise you can't stay ahead of the 15% hurdle rate. So that's why Tesla kind of works. That's why all of the other stocks, they sort of start to drift up, but over the next 5 years, unless you believe the company can grow its cash flows greater than 15% a year, it's going to fall behind and it won't hold value. So then you go to scarce assets that aren't correlated to cash flows of US dollar currency. So that gets you to gold or silver. Well, the problem with gold is that gold miners produce 2% more gold every year. So there's a built-in 2% inflation rate in gold. And then it's centralized, it's corruptible, and you can print more gold derivatives, and that drives the price down. And ultimately, the big problem with gold is if the price of gold goes up by a factor of 10, the gold miners and the derivatives producers are going to create more gold, and that's going to keep a cap on the price. So how do I find something which is ultimately scarce that feels like gold that you can't create any more of? And that's where you find a crypto. And if you basically designed a crypto network that was 21 million gold coins, and you couldn't produce any more, and then you could audit it every 10 minutes, and then if you convinced $350 billion worth of money to buy into that network, you would have Bitcoin.
With Fundrise, the real estate investments that powered the world's largest portfolios for decades are now in the palm of your hand. You can join.
So Bitcoin, in essence, becomes the first digital monetary network. It's the Facebook of money, because it's, on one hand, it's a synthetic safe haven asset. It's like pharmaceutical grade gold. It's like all the gold, none of the hangover, all the good parts of gold, but none of the bad problems with gold. And it's sitting on a big tech network like Facebook or Google, and you can plug into it. Like, no one's ever going to plug gold into an iPhone. You're not going to like punch a button and buy 10 bars of gold on the iPhone. But PayPal and Square have plugged Bitcoin into the iPhone. So Bitcoin is programmable synthetic gold. And if you're trying to find something that is scarce that's going to float on the pool of liquidity as the Federal Reserve and the EU Central Bank print more money, then Bitcoin is that something, because you can't make any more of it. You can program it. And then, by the way, the answer is a crypto asset network. The issue is, why not one of the other 10,000? Will it be copied? Will it be banned? Or will it be hacked? And Bitcoin is at the point where it hasn't been hacked in 12 years. It's been copied 10,000 times, but it's the winner. So you pick, it's like not Friendster, it's not MySpace, it's not Yahoo or AOL, it's the Facebook or the Google. You got to pick the winner. Once something is hundreds of billions of dollars and 20 times bigger than the next like kind thing, then it's the winner. And it's clear it's not going to be banned. It's built into PayPal and Square. There's a senator, there's a congressional caucus. It's been adopted and regularized, and it's been adopted by the SEC and the IRS as property. So you've got crypto asset gold network for the 21st century as a store of value. That's why we adopted it.
And
That's it. I want you to hear that. I want you to hear that when Bitcoin was $650, they were saying that, would you continue to make that 9 million %? Well, I'm here to tell you, let's fast forward. Not only was it $650, it's worth 40,000 each now. And will you continue to make 9 million %? That's ground floor. By the end of this year, it's anticipated that Bitcoin would literally be about anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 a coin. And that's being conservative, because you heard them say it, that they're never gonna make no more than 21 million. And companies now are coming to get their share. Square got 5,000 of them at one time. Okay. MicroStrategy just got 1,700. No, Grayscale Investment bought 17,000 Bitcoins at one time of the 14 million that's left out of the 21 million. 1/3 of all Bitcoin is lost forever, and you can't get access to it. I was on a Zoom last night with Laura Talley and 2 people who did not have their password to get into their account. And because they lost those passwords, I was able to help one gentleman who had digital assets, and he was scared to death that he couldn't get back in. But 1/3 of all Bitcoin, so of 21 million Bitcoin, which is the real gold, because you just heard him say, man been printing gold since before Jesus Christ was born. And they still printing gold with inflation. So it's not the real gold. And now you got gold people who holding gold, hedging their wealth in gold to keep inflation from killing the dollar, killing their money. They're now taking money out of gold, putting it into Bitcoin. So you literally got to follow the what? You got to follow the money. So where's the money? It's in Bitcoin. So of the 21 million, if you take 6,930,000 away that's lost, that leaves 14,070,000 Bitcoin for people to get their hands on. So you got institutional investors now that's buying thousands at a time. And we're getting our own share. We got a program coming very soon called Bitlocity. You got to get in it. You got to get in it, because it's going to let you get unlimited Bitcoin on that platform. So let's go over now and look at why we're here. Today, we'll introduce you to a platform called Troncase. We'll show you how we're making at 1.5% a day. And then we'll turn you on to Turbotrx, which will allow you to be able to make the money and bring it back over to Troncase. Michael Saylor was just showing you, if you're leaving it $1, it's going to be dead. If you put it into Tron, which is a digital asset that you could get now for the price of Bitcoin in 2008, if you put your money now, you can leverage it at 1.5% a day. So let's go over and look at the video that talks about, I'm going to just show you Troncase real quick. And then we'll show you the video on Turbotrx that you can get in and start bringing your money back over to Troncase. So I'm going to screen share. All right, so I'm going to take you over to Tron. Yeah, let me do that on my phone there. What'd you say? All right, so I'm gonna screen share on my phone so you can see Troncase and how you're literally losing that 4%, that 1.5% a day. So let me come into Zoom. That's our bank. That's our bank. Okay, I'm gonna screen share. Okay, so your person who invited you will show you how you could go and download Tron Link, which is an app. And when you get Tron Link, you're gonna take dumb money, which is dollar bills. That's a liability now. You exchange dumb money over to Tron, and your inviter will show you how to do that, because by now they know a process of converting dumb money to smart money. And then you download the app and you bring it over to this app right here. It's called Troncase. I mean, it's called Tron Link. Tron Link. And woo, awesome. So we're gonna show you that. Then I'm gonna show you also how to convert Tron into Win right here on this platform. Okay, since I'm here, I'm gonna show you how to do that now. Then we'll go look at the video. So $100 right now can buy you 1 million assets at one time. That's $100. So if you look at my wallet, right now you see $217.30 in Tron that's on this platform. Now, since that's here, all I have to do is to hit the back button, all right? And there's a swap feature on this wallet. So if you look up there, and I'll show you, and this webinar itself is worth $1 million to you. So if you just casually think you're in a dumb room, you're not in a dumb room. This one workshop is gonna make a person $1 million right now for people who are listening. So I'm gonna screen share again. Let me do this. Okay. Now, this feature right here in this wallet, right there, that's swap. Y'all see that? Swap. Okay. Let me know if you can see it.
I can see it.
I see
Right.
it.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. In that wallet right there, you hit that button right there, it's gonna allow you to take Tron earned from troncase. So you're gonna put money in troncase, and when you start getting your daily returns, you can then take that money and turn it into a digital currency that will someday hit $1 coin. And you can get 1 million of them today for $100. So let's see how it's done. So what we're gonna hit the swap button. Okay. Well, that's a picture. Let me get out the picture. All right, get back over here. So I'm gonna hit the swap button. Now, at the top of the screen, you got Tron on one side, and you got USDT on the other side. All right, I'm gonna zoom in and let you see it. All right, so you got Tron right here, okay? And it's 6,144 Tron, which is about $217. And on this side, you got USDT. But if you look right here, you see that little gray, everybody see that little gray triangle right there? Okay, that little gray triangle lists the digital currency that you can swap for each other within the Tron Link wallet. Thanks for Lula. Okay.
Thanks to Earl.
Yeah, thanks to Lula for showing me this. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the wallet, okay? And I'm gonna change USDT to Win. I'm gonna find the Win token. Okay, so now there's Win right there. All right, so now I get to tell it how many Tron that I want to exchange for Win. So right here, I'm gonna type in 6,100. I'm gonna leave 44 for transaction fees. So I'm gonna 6,100 Tron, okay? And we're gonna be making Tron from where? Where we gonna make Tron at, guys? And troncase.
Troncase.
Troncase. And when we make money from Troncase or Turbotrx, we got two systems that produce Tron. Then you can take the Tron, the seed, the fruit off of the seed, because it's your seed. I'm taking the seed right now, the fruit off the seed where I've earned. I earned this today off of Dogecoin, Lula. Okay.
Yes, you did.
So this 200, yeah, this $200 came off of Dogecoin, and I'm gonna take $200 and turn it into over 2 million Win tokens.
All
So
right.
Right there, you see it on the screen. It's 1,708,000. Y'all see it on the right? Let me show you.
Yes.
Let me show you.
I'm following your lead. I just moved 25 more while you were talking.
Right here. So right here, this is 6,100 Tron is worth $200. And that Tron, I'm gonna convert the Tron into Win, like shares of stock, right? And it's gonna give me 1,708,000 933. So if it when it hit a dollar, you think of when it hit a dollar coin, that means I'll make $1,700,000 off of one investment. Okay. But now let's do this. All right. So now, what I do, going back to the wallet. Okay. And I'm gonna simply hit the button right here. I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna hit the CSA instant swap. I'm gonna hit that button. Instant swap. And then it's gonna tell me, it's telling me it's taking Tron. Okay. And the fee, how many Tron, how much is it charging me to do this transaction in Tron, guys?
18.3.
18 Tron. 18 Tron. That's 18 times. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Watch this right here. Watch this. 18.3. 18.3. Go to calculator.
54 cents.
How much?
54 cents.
Awesome. Watch this right here. 18.3 times 0.03. How much is the price of Tron right now? Y'all know? Per coin?
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna show them so they can see it on the screen. I'm gonna show them so they can see it on the screen. I want this to be a full video.
I think it's
everything.
3 cent something.
All right, we're gonna look at it.
0.035.
All right, so let's see.
It'd be a little bit more than 54 cents. It'd be about 58 cents.
0.03569 is worth that.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so here it is right here before your eyes, right? It's 356. Okay. So when we pushing it up, so we just like Wall Street bets, we pushing the price of this coin because we're doing these smart contracts. So now you go back to the calculator, you multiply 18.3 times 0.0356. All right, 0.0356, and it gives you actually, let's see, yeah, it's like 65 cents basically. Okay.
56.
50, yeah, no, 65. 0.65. That's 65 cents.
Yeah.
That transaction cost me 65 cents. Yeah, and
Wow.
yeah, and okay, so it's gonna let me take one digital asset. You heard the man, you heard about MicroStrategy saying put it in a digital asset, which is cryptocurrency. And now $200 gonna buy $1,708,000. Hit confirm. I gotta put my password in.
And you know, with everything from Mel Robbins to Blake Griffin, they're more fascinating players than all.
There is some kind of competition going on with the audio.
Yeah, somebody need to mute out. See if you got noise in the background. Thank you. All right. All right, here we go. So now you can see the screen. I'll put the password in and I'm gonna hit done. All right, transaction expired. That means I didn't move fast enough. This is okay. Hit swap once again. All right, hit confirm. Put the password in. All right. I'm gonna hit done. Transaction submitted. Now watch what happens. Okay. Instant swap. You see it said pending down there? Look at the pending. See it said pending? It's turning Tron into win. So now I got my, yeah, it's done. So now I got
Success.
Success. It's done. Okay. Let me zoom in. All right. So let me go back. Okay. Screen share. Let me show you the little icon. Right, hit here. All right, now right there, success. So it turned, there it is. It turned Tron into win. It took 6,100 Tron and it turned into 1,708,000 win. Okay. And now, let's go over. I'm gonna show you how to put them into your Atomic wallet real quick. So now what we do, we go to it. Now I'm gonna hit the back button and my win tokens is right there. Y'all see them? There they go.
Yes.
Okay, they're in the wallet. Now all I have to do right here, right? That's the actually is 1,709,000.
Yeah, 1.7 million.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna take those. All right, I'm gonna go here and they're here, so I don't want them here. All right, so what I need to do is go over to my Atomic wallet where I want them at. All right. right, so now I'm going to over here where I got some digital assets stored. Matter of fact, Doge done make me another. I still got $370 worth of profit to move off of Doge, because on Dogecoin I keep $2,000 worth. Anything over 2,000, I'm gonna move the profit. So I got $370 right there. I need to move to another digital asset. But let's go down here to win. Go to win. WIN. So now, all right. So who can tell me how many win tokens I own right now?
9,595,372.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my goal is 20 million. So now, if I get 20 million of these coins, and this coin hit $1, every time it go up $1, I make $20 million. Okay. 20 million. If it just hit 50 cents, guys, I'm gonna make 10. If I hit 50 cents, I'm gonna make 10 million. If it hit 25 cents, I'm gonna make 5 million. Okay. Now, if it hit a penny, I'm gonna show you how much money I'll make if it just hit a penny. Okay. All right. So now,
come on now.
Yeah. Hit receive. All right. So I'm gonna click on receive. I'm gonna copy that link. Copy that link. All right. I'm gonna go back over to the wallet where the WIN tokens are stored. Click on here. I'm gonna click on send. Click on send. And I'm gonna send them over to my Atomic wallet. Paste. All right. So I'm gonna put in maximum amount. Click on maximum. Now I know it's gonna be some transaction fees. So instead of me sending all, I'm gonna leave 70 tron in there. I mean 70 WIN in here, transaction fees. All right, so I'm gonna make that a 0. All right, so that should be enough to take care of the transaction fees. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit send. All right, it's telling me that I gotta make sure I'm sending it to the right wallet. I'm gonna hit transfer now. Put the password in there. All right, hit done, hit done. Now, transaction submitted. All right, that means that WIN is going through the blockchain right now, and it's on its way to Atomic Wallet. So I'm gonna go back to Atomic Wallet, and you guys should see it whenever it come over. So the current balance is 9.5 million. So whenever when that 1.7 million hit here, I should have over 11 million. Yeah, about 11 million coins. So let's just hit the back button. Okay. All right, you see it now? You see how quick that happened? Look at the screen. There they go. Okay.
Yep, they up to 11 million.
Yeah. Now, let me show you something. I'm gonna show you what that means. So now, when this coin hit a penny a piece, so you take 11 million, and you multiply it times 0.01, I'm gonna make $110,000. And every time it goes up a penny, I'm gonna make another $110,000.
Molly.
And every time every time it goes up another penny, I'm gonna make every time it goes up a penny, I'm gonna make $100,000. That's real. That's real. So if you think that the person who invited you just invited you to another one of those Zoom meetings, no, they didn't. They invited you to a place where you can create virtual wealth for your family if you understand what's going on here. So let me go over here now. I'm gonna show you. Stop screen share. So if you haven't learned how to get your WIN as a bonus for showing up and being a part of our ecosystem and our team, right? The only thing I ask for is this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be totally blunt with you. All right. It's called my intellectual property. Right? And my intellectual property don't come for free. So if I can show you how to take $100 and make $1 million, when you make that $1 million, I'm expecting my 25%. And I don't have to call you to get it. I'm gonna say it again in case you didn't hear me. If you take what I've taught you today, you take $100 and you turn it into $1 million, I don't have to ring you down to get my $250,000. Okay? I want you to show your gratitude. I hate liars and I hate ungrateful people with a passion. So I don't know nobody in this space who can show you how to take $100 and turn it into $1 million. I don't know nobody who's gonna take their time on Super Bowl Sunday, right? And bring you to a Zoom and show you how to take $100 and turn it to $1 million. If you got 200, look, and guess what? We're not spending our money. We already showed the people on the panel how to take dumb money and put it into smart money. And Dogecoin made me this. Unmute yourself, Dina. You got to say something.
It's exciting. It's a lot of information to take in, and I need to hear it more than once in order to understand it and be able to do it like by myself or explain it to someone else. But I do have 2 guests in here today, so we're all listening together.
Awesome.
And so we'll just kind of try to see what we can do.
Well, you got a good mentor, sponsor, Dina Howard. She is really, and she's really locked on to what we're doing. She's taking a leadership role. Leaders normally rise to the top. You don't have to make a leader a leader. A leader always going to be a leader. They're going to rise to the top. So when I'm going to platforms, I get an invitation to a platform before I know it, I'm on a panel as a consultant, okay? Because I know my information. So you got a person here who knows what she's doing, and she can show you how to take 100, right? And turn it into $1 million. She can show you that. Lula can show you how to take that 100 and turn it into $1 million. And after you watch this video today, right, you should be able to do it. Okay, Dina, you got the floor for a minute.
You done said it all, Earl. What do you want me to say now? Other than we started this journey back in June. I met you, Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was something I always wanted to learn. There was never anyone there to teach me. And I missed out on Bitcoin because the few people that I inquired, they were negative about it. It's a scam, it's this, it's that. And here we are. Who ever thought that, and we're being forced into this digital world. I was talking to some of the people that are on this here platform right now where, they're conditioning us to use cash less and less. It is going to go away. So just like, I don't know if the ones that just hopped on, whether or not they got to see the full video, where the guy talking about how the dollar has depreciated and continues to depreciate. Actually, the United States is the longest to have a fiat system. Most people's fiat system have crashed. If you go and you can look this up, you can, Germany, Italy, Zimbabwe, anybody that had a fiat currency system, they have all crashed, and America is hanging on by threads. So this is just really the next step. That's why
we still print, right, Dana? We still print paper money, right?
We are. Oh,
the United States. I mean, you know how that goes.
Oh yeah. Hyper. Yeah. Trying to make it last a little longer until they finish forcing us into the digital society. Because really, once that paper hit the bank, it becomes digital. We just didn't know it until now, and they made the money off of us. That's not even the tip of the iceberg where Earl is showing you.
Well, that's how they can pass money around from bank to bank so fast, because it's all digital. It's done digitally. It ain't like somebody showing up with some saddlebags full of money. They passing it back and forth digitally.
Yeah, but it's deeper than you can't even imagine what goes on behind closed door. How we being ripped off. So the day that they took us off of the gold standard, it was on and cracking for them.
Yeah. Yep. We've been showing people how that every time you make a bank deposit, the bank leverages your money and make 3,333 on every 100 that you have ever deposited. So that's 3,000%. You work, you trade your hours for your dollars, you leave your family, your loved ones, and you go out, even the mortgage of the house you're paying for, you leave it, okay? And it's vacant during the day. And then you make the money at the end of the month, you're giving it back to your bill collection, your light bill, water bill, cable bill, internet, health insurance, life insurance, all of that, right? You make the money and you give it back to them. And then they're making you put in the bank, and the bank makes 3,333. My life was changed when I went to college. I thought I took accounting 1, accounting 2, finance, took every math class I could take in my major. And I took finance, and they didn't show me the video. They didn't show me the video, fractional reserve banking. Okay, they didn't show me in college how the bank leverages my money. But now we know. They said when you know better, you do better. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and show you a system. We got our own system now, right? And it's decentralized finance. That's where people now are taking money and they becoming their own banks. You always had an option to do that, but now they gave you direct deposit. And now you thought direct deposit was for you. Well, the reason that direct deposit was given to you was so that you could, they could get access to your money before you did. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna show you the video, because I think you need to see this. So I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna screen share. All right, so let's say you got, I heard Anthony Bowser was up here last night. And when I showed him this, Anthony has went home and looked at his weekly pay. And now he has done his accurate calculation to see how much money the bank is literally making off of him every time he deposits a paycheck in the bank. So now I'm just going to use a $6,000 figure. So if you get a check for $6,000, right, and you put it in the bank, that's 60 $100 bills. So that's 60, right? And the bank is making $3,333 off of your money. The bank literally going to make $199,000 off of one deposit that you put in the bank. That's the mortgage payment on our house that we live in. The mortgage payment. One bank deposit of $6 grand that I make in the bank will make my mortgage payment off of that one deposit. That's $199,980. Now, if you're making money out there, I'm just going to show you something. If you're making monthly $2,000 a month, okay, let me go back, screen share. If you bring it home $2,000 a month, some people bring in $5,000. I'm just doing it, break it down to a number. Let's just say $1,000 a week. You're putting $1,000 a week in the bank, right? $1,000. That's 10. That's 10 $100 bills. Screen share. Okay, so this will wake you up. Okay, so you're $1,000. That's 10 $100 bills times 3,333. They're making $33,000 off of every $1,000 deposit you put in the bank. So that's to make it simple for you. So that's why we're doing what we do. So now we're going to go over and we're going to show you the programs, two of the programs that we're working with. Screen share. The first one is called troncase. And in troncase, let me click here. You load on your laptop. We're gonna one of our team members will show you how to load Tron Link on your laptop. I've already done that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over to the website. Yes, sir.
Oh, I interrupt you for a minute. Could you start a new recording for this?
Once he died, I can't know where.
Barbara, you can unmute yourself, Barbara. We can hear you. You can mute yourself, Barbara.
So I'm supposed to just say, well, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me find Barbara. Hold on. Okay, Dan, what was your question, Dan?
Can you stop this recording and start a new one based on what you're showing?
No, I can't because hold on a minute.
But you
Hold
said
on,
hers
Barbara.
wasn't working right.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me find
She
Barbara.
been said that a while ago, but she don't have.
Okay.
Come on, Barbara.
Barbara.
Hey, Dan, for you, Dan, let me just tell you this right here. For anybody who will come into this platform, you don't need a piece of this. You need the whole thing. It's the whole meal. Not to have this whole video is gonna sell them short. They need to see everything that we have spoken. They need to hear every word before they come to the platform that we're gonna share. What we're trying to show people, that's what people problems are. People casually invite you to an opportunity. They selling you. We're not selling you nothing here. This whole Zoom is showing you why you need it. You need this like you need to breathe oxygen. You need this like you need water, right? Right? You need this like you need gas in your car. You need this like any other thing that you buy, every day that you need. So you need the whole video. So I'm gonna go over and show you the whole thing. So if somebody get this video, they're not gonna get just a selling part. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. We don't sell nobody here. We have a system of education and duplication. We learn and we teach you what we have learned. We're not selling nobody. Just a simple choice. It's called a digital divide. The digital divide represents those who know and hold those who don't know. those who have and those who don't have. Bitcoin has no respect of person. Tron has no respect of person. Win has no respect of person. Either you're gonna have it or you're not. You either have digital currency or you're gonna have fiat currency. And the guy just told you, the billionaire just told you, if you holding fiat, fiat gonna die a slow death of 15% per year for the next 5 years, which is 75%. You're gonna lose your family wealth. 75% of your family's wealth is gonna diminish. So let's go over there and screen share and show you this platform. All right, so now I'm going to troncase. All right, so in the troncase platform, we have a smart contract that cannot be manipulated. It's totally immutable. It cannot be deleted. It cannot be changed. The way they shut Robinhood down the other night, they shut Robinhood down because the millionaires, the billionaires, with their hedge funds, they lost over $10 billion on their hedge fund. So they was able to pull the plug because it's what we call a centralized platform. When you sign up for troncase is a decentralized smart contract that runs on the blockchain. It cannot be deleted. It cannot be changed. It's going to run just as it was designed. It's software. So when you come over here, you're going to click on, oh, they changed it to contribution. It was make a deposit, but now they changed it to contribution. So you're going to click on contribution, right? And you will actually be able to make a deposit, right? Does that mean they're upgrading the smart contract? All right, so now you put in, for instance, you can put in how many tron that you want to make 1.5% of that. All right, and you can put in 100, no less than 100 tron, right? And no more than, well, no more than 4 million. You can put 4 million tron at one time. And you're gonna start making up to 1.5% a day. Now, right here, you see it say no upline, no upline, right? So you gotta make sure that your upline wallet address shows up whenever you get ready to make your deposit. So what I have to do in order to make that deposit, I'll show you, all right? I'll go back over here, troncase. I gotta find a link with my wallet attached to it. Okay, and that's it right here. All right, so now I'll refresh the screen. I'm gonna click on contribution because my wallet address is attached right here in the URL. It's attached. And I'm gonna open up my wallet. Hold on, let me open up the wallet. Make sure the wallet's connected, okay? Off of my dashboard. And I'm gonna put 1,000 tron. All right, and that's about $30. It's about, yeah, $30. So I'm gonna click here, contribution.
Dixon, are you supposed to be sharing your screen? Because you're not.
You don't see my screen? You don't see my screen? Okay, thank you. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna click on share. And thank you. So let me do that part again. So when you come
I was
over,
seeing it. I saw your screen, so something must be wrong.
okay, you see it now?
I was seeing it before, yeah.
Okay, so when you come over to the smart contract on your computer, all right, you'll click on contribution when you get a link from your sponsor. All right, you click on contribution, and then you get the leverage. I'm gonna say 1,000 tron. So 1,000 tron is like $30. You click on it, make sure your partner wallet shows up. And when you hit contribution, before I do that, let me show you this though. You want to see how many is there before I do this. So if I go to my personal wallet, go to personal wallet, all right? Now, when you go to personal wallet, I'm compounding at 1.5% a day. That's the annual bank interest daily. Annual bank interest daily, you see it right here at 1.5%. Now, when you scroll down, all right, if you look, now look at this number right here, right? Every 4 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every 4 seconds, this number is going to increment. Right, watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the difference here is that when your money is in the bank, it's making the bank money. When you turn the dumb money into smart money, which is Tron, a digital asset of choice that we're using, it makes you money every 4 seconds. So when we literally say, every day that you're not in this business, every day that you have not reached out and got a link for someone to take dumb money and turn it into smart money, you losing money every 4 seconds. It's costing you not to learn how to do this. So now, if you look at my balance right now, right? Total deposit. I only, in this particular account, only put 3,000 tron. That's about $90. but I've taken out 8,673 tron. Right? So that's off of my referrals. That's off of my referrals. Now I'm gonna make a deposit. Well, that's just 30 bucks. All right. So now you're gonna see the contribution amount. This is my display account teaching from. So you're gonna see it go from 3,000 tron to 4,000 tron. All right. I'm gonna start here, click contribution. All right. Right here, I'm gonna leave 1,000. Let me put 2,000. 2,000 tron. 2,000 tron. Hit contribution. It says deposit. It's gonna open up my wallet. When it opens up the wallet on your phone or your iPhone, it's gonna ask you for your wallet password. On your computer, don't ask me for my password. Okay, I got to see hit accept. When I do that, it says successful. I'm gonna hit OK. All right, now I'm going back over to my wallet. I was at 3,000 tron. I should be at 5,000 now. Personal wallet. I'm gonna scroll down, and there it is. Now compounding at 1.5% a day, every 4 seconds, I'm making tron. It's like mining a digital currency, right? So what I say, this is your fruit, this is your seed, right? Every dollar is supposed to be a seed, and you're supposed to put it to work, and you're supposed to make the fruit off of the seed. So this is the fruit off the seed here. So I've earned 9,410 tron right here. Right here. This 9,410 tron is incrementing every 4 seconds. Now, what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna withdraw this 9,400 tron because right now, the 9,410 tron is not earning me no money. That's the fruit off the seed. So now, every time you make a deposit, you're gonna make 300% return on every deposit. So you just saw me put 2,000 tron. That means that 2,000 tron is gonna become 6,000 tron. Y'all with me so far? 6,000 tron. Now, this 3,000 tron that was sitting here had already produced 9,410 tron. I gotta get my battery. I gotta get my charger. Be right back. Okay, so now I only had 3,000 tron on this platform, but the 3,000 tron produced 3 times the amount. That's 9,410 tron was made on 3,000 tron. So now I can let it sit there until 5,000 tron become 15,000 tron. I'm not gonna let it sit there. I'm gonna recompound that. This is how you recompound. Now, the way you recompound, I'm gonna go back over to my wallet. Okay. I want you to see this. Go to the wallet. I want you to see how many tron is in there before I withdraw. So right now it's 5,000. It's let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Tron link. Okay. Okay, it's 3,832 tron over here. 3,832 tron in this wallet. So when I withdraw that 9,000, it's gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna recompound it all over again. I'm gonna recompound the 9,000 tron so it can become 27,000 tron. Okay, so I'm gonna make 300% times the amount. So the first thing I'm gonna do, all right, we got 3,832 tron. I'm gonna go back to the personal wallet. I'm gonna click on withdraw. All right, no, oh, hold on. No, it's actually available withdrawal balance. Available withdrawal balance is 736. So I'm gonna take that 736 out. So if I take that 736 out, that means that I can recompound that. So the 736 is the fruit off the seed. So the 736, I'm gonna withdraw. I'm hit the withdraw button, and it's gonna put it over there. I'm gonna withdraw it, and I got to give it okay. It is telling me that it's gonna take it off the platform and put it in my wallet. Okay, and it just did that. It's just gonna turn to 0. All right, see, it went to 0. Okay, so now
Hey,
where?
Earl.
Yes.
So all you did, because I was trying to do this the other day and I was hitting something wrong. All you did was hit withdraw where
Yeah.
it says available withdrawal balance.
Yeah, and that balance goes back to my wallet. Now it's gonna be over here at 3,820. Now it's gonna be over 4,000.
Okay, and then when I want to redeposit it, or you getting ready to do that, you getting ready to do that next, I'll be quiet
Yeah.
as well.
So now it's 4,567, right? So now I'm gonna go back over there now, and I'm gonna put that 700 tron right back over there. And now that 700 tron gonna become 2,100 tron because it's gonna make me 300% on it. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna click on contribution, right? And I'm gonna put in 700 tron. 700, right? I'm gonna click on deposit, open up that wallet, okay? And I'm gonna hit accept. All right, press one, hit okay. Now, when I withdrew it, let's go back over here. All right, go back to the personal wallet. Now I had 5,000 tron, now see it's 5,700 working for me. All right, so this 5,700 tron is being compounded every 4 seconds. It's producing fruit every 4 seconds.
I see it.
Yeah. Now I've withdrawn 9,410 tron from this platform already. So my 5,700 with my commissions. Let me make sure I explain this to you guys. So when you refer a person, you're gonna get 7% off of their deposits. So imagine going to your local bank on a Friday afternoon and you see every customer come to the bank, Wells Fargo. The only difference with you watching them customers coming at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a busy hour on a Friday is that the person going into your local bank, you don't get nothing. But imagine every person going to that bank, you get 7% off of every deposit made in that bank. Well, here we get 7% because we're decentralized in our own bank, okay? And we make 7%. So now at this point, in only about 2 weeks being as a program, this is the total amount of people on my team, okay? On this, I got 2 accounts. So when you look right here, that's 47. I'm gonna add the numbers up. Add the numbers up on my calculator. So if you can imagine having bank customers for yourself, troncase allows you to have your own banking customers. So I've referred 47 people on this platform. Those 47 people have invited 57 people on this platform. Those 57 people have invited 33 people. Those 33 people have invited 39 people. Those 39 have invited 11. And those 11 people have invited 5. Those 5 people have invited 6. And the 6 people invited 1. So we get paid 11 levels deep. Imagine you send your cousin to the bank, he make a bank deposit. Then his sister, you make 7%. And then his sister go to the bank and make a deposit, you make 4%. And then his cousin go to the bank, you make 3%, right? And they just keep going down 11 levels deep because that's what we got. So now I got banking customers. So can you. All right, so let's, So how many customers do I have? So right now I got 47 that I directly sponsor that I make 7% every time they make a deposit off of my directs. So that's 47 plus 57 plus 33 plus 39 plus 11 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1. So in about 2 weeks, I'm already at 199. Oh, plus 5. Yeah, I'm at 199 people that have joined the business collective in our community. So I got 199 customers that I've helped them make money, right? And every time they make a deposit, like you just saw me withdraw 700 tron. My sponsor, Mike Williams, who is not even on this platform right now, Mike just got 7% of that 700 tron, and he's not even on this platform. When your cousin goes to the bank and make a deposit into a bank account, you're not gonna get paid. You're not gonna be around. But on this platform, when a person invest their money, every time they reinvest, you're gonna make 7% on your first level. We're gonna show you. I'll show you that in a few minutes. I'm gonna show you exactly how much you make on each level. So this is our Tron bank. So when we make that money, we'll take over the troncase, Turbotron in a few minutes, which is our dynamic duo. We make the money, we deposit it here to make more money. And then we take $40 out of here and go to Turbotron TRX. And it's gonna start producing 1,200 Tron every time you bring 2 people. And then you take that Tron that you bring from over there and you bring it over here, you start compounding. Now, guys, let me tell you something. This thing will make you up to 3.5%. Now, how do we get to 3.5%? So let me go back up to the top and show you. Now, and let me make sure, since I'm down here, when you bring in a person, when you refer a person, right, it's gonna go into your referral bonus, your 7%. Also, the system automatically, the smart contract, that's why they call it a smart contract. The smart contract gonna withdraw your direct commissions instantly right into your wallet. So it's gonna say total withdrawn. So like that 700, that 70 Tron would have hit right here, that 7% would have hit here, and it would have hit my withdrawal balance instantly. It don't stay on this platform, it goes straight to my wallet. Okay. So now with my total withdrawals plus my total referral fees, I withdrawn 9,410 Tron. So if you look at your wallet, say, I haven't withdrawn anything, and it's showing that I withdrawn, that's from your referral commissions. It comes out instantly, goes straight to your wallet. Now let's go up here and look at the 1.5% a day. Now, when you started, when you first came over here a while ago, I was making 1.5%. It was at 1.5, but because I withdrew, my new deposits will start at 1.0, then 1.1 the next day, 1.2 the next day, 1.3 the next day, 1.4, 1.5. In 5 days, I'll be back at 1.5%, okay? And every time I make a deposit, it's gonna go from 1.0 to 1.5. And it's gonna continue to compound at 1.5 until I get 300% on every deposit. So anybody got any questions about this right now before we take you to Turbotron? If you do, unmute yourself.
I got a quick question. This is Lula.
Yes.
After I do the withdrawal, I can just go back to the main page and do deposit.
Yep, you just deposit all over again. So right here, once you withdraw, it goes to your wallet. You click on this, close it out, and you click on contribution. They updated the website.
Okay.
It's saying contribution. Yeah, so you click on contribution, right? And you put in how much you want to do. So I withdrew 700 and I put 700 back in. Okay. So now this is going to compound. That's going to become 2,100 Tron, 300% times the amount. Okay. Before this contract expires. Every time you make a deposit, it has a contract of 300% before it expires. So my goal personally is to get to the point where I can withdraw $3,100 worth of Tron, which is like 3,012 Tron a day. So if I can get to the point where my deposited balance, okay, which I'm gonna get there, I got other money I don't put it into this platform, but I got 2 different accounts. So in my other account, I got more Tron, but this is the one I teach with. So now I want to get to the point where my deposited amount right here is producing 3,012 Tron a day. That's $100 a day. When I get to the point where it's producing $100 a day, I'm gonna recompound on Monday, recompound on Tuesday. That's taking 100, turn it into 300 on Monday. Taking 100, I'm gonna withdraw it, put it back in. That 100 becomes 300. Every other, okay. First day, take 100 out, put it back in. It becomes 300, and at the end of the term contract. Next day, take 100 out. It's producing the offspring. Take 100 out, put it back in. Okay, that can make another 100 Tron become $100 worth of Tron. We're talking $100 worth of Tron. That's 3,012 Tron. Now, on the 3rd day, when I withdraw the 3,012 Tron, it's not going back in this platform. I'm gonna pay myself because I would have compound to the point where it's producing $100 a day. So every 2 days, I'll redeposit. That's 200 every 2 days. 200 becomes 600 from that day forward. But I'm gonna take 100 out. Now, when I take that 100 out, I'll probably go buy some WIN token with it. I buy me some RSR tokens with it and some other tokens that I know that's going to go to $1 a piece within the next 12 months. Okay, that's how I'm building generational wealth for my family. Okay, and you can duplicate our strategies by becoming a part of our team. Okay, so you want to make sure you get back with the person who invited you to our community, because every day that you're not in here, you're literally losing money. All right, now let's go over here.
Hey, Earl, before you leave,
yeah,
because I just want to touch on the fact, because we have multiple accounts in our Tron link, you have to make sure that you're on the right account when you enter into this, into troncase, or else it will not read the other ones. It'll show 0 and you'll be sitting there wondering why. So you have to be, you know, when you come enter into Tron link, you have to be on the account that's associated with troncase. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, now let me emphasize what she's saying. So we had a gentleman, Chris, yesterday, and Chris thought he had lost his money. Well, he hadn't. You want to take the referral link from the person who referred you, and every time you log in, you want to make sure that you log in with the link from your referral, okay? And it's going to connect you to that smart contract. So you'll be sitting there and you'll be looking at zeros up here, because let me give you a perfect example. Watch this. So I'm gonna show you what we're saying. So without this wallet address, which is what connects me to my sponsor, I'm gonna delete the wallet address out. All right, I'm gonna go to turbotron.io. All right, now it's gonna take me to the website. When I click on personal wallet, watch what's gonna happen. 0, nothing in there. Nothing in there, because it's not connected to my wallet that's connected to the smart contract. All right, so now when it does that, it just popped up. All right, because it remembered that it put my information here. Okay, so for people who come here and it don't show your upline, that's why it's so important to show your up right here. When you say no upline, see where it says no upline right here? You want to make sure that when you put your link in, your sponsor's wallet address shows up right here, and then it will connect to that smart contract. Okay, thank you. Now, thank you, Dina, for sharing that with me. All right, so now, at this point, does anybody have any questions about troncase, which is our Tron bank that we're using? Because now we're going to go over there and show you how to use Turbotron and use the people on your bank side. I got 47 people direct that I've introduced to this platform, and I'm gonna bring in all 47 of those people to Turbotron, but you only need 2 to cycle you. And if they bring their 2 to cycle them, every time you bring your 2 people and they bring their 2 people, you're gonna make $40 in Tron. You'll get your $40 back with your first 2 people. All right, let's go and show you the video on that platform right now. I'm gonna screen share. All right, we're going to that program where we're gonna be able to make money over there and bring it over here. All right, that's Turbotron, TRX. All right, and we'll be able to show you the video on how this works. So this is where we make the money, and that's where we deposit the money to make more money. All right, so let me make this big. Here we go.
What I am about to share with you can absolutely change your life. In just a few short minutes, you will learn about the most simple and potentially lucrative system on the blockchain. Even if you don't know what blockchain means yet, you can still get positioned for truly massive potential income. All that you need to know is that the blockchain is a secure technology where cryptocurrencies, tokens, and smart contracts exist. Okay, so let's get right into it. Tron is a blockchain-based decentralized operating system based on a cryptocurrency native to the system known as TRX. The Tron blockchain is 80 times faster than Ethereum and 667 times faster than Bitcoin.
Wow.
It is over 20 times cheaper in transaction fees than both Ethereum and Bitcoin, is one of the 10 biggest cryptocurrencies by market cap, and Tron crucially supports the use of smart contracts. Introducing TurboTrx. With the most innovative smart contract ever created, TurboTrx boasts a super fast cycler feature where even if you struggle to recruit, absolutely no member is left behind. Not only that, as you cycle through the ranks earning more and more free Tron, you also have access to download unique resellable products of real value. And unlike most smart contracts, with TurboTrx, you aren't required to keep upgrading over and over to stay in the game. No catches, no subscriptions, and no recurring fees. Now, given that TurboTrx will absolutely create wealth globally, you probably think this will cost you thousands to get involved, right? No. TurboTrx requires a single one-time payment of just $40 USD worth of TRX.
I'm gonna stop it right there. One time. It didn't say recurring. It said a one-time payment of $40. Okay, that's gonna help you make Tron over and over again. And guys, I gotta emphasize this with you. I just said it earlier. Money don't move without people, right? So you got people out here, but we need to be able to educate them. Again, we're not selling anything. We're just sharing and educating people with financial literacy. That's all we do. We teach, right? Now you teach too, they teach too, they teach. You can't stop this money. Okay, let's keep it going.
That's right. Just $40 to be part of the fastest matrix system ever created. Just $40 for the opportunity to truly change your financial life. TurboTrx features a simple 2x1 matrix, meaning you only need to fill 2 positions in order to cycle.
Let me go back. I want you to see that again. You got to really look at this matrix right here. This is you right here at the top. When you bring your first person in, you're going to get $30. You bring your second person in, you're going to get another $10. That's $40. Now, what's going to happen? Watch these circles. I want you to see these circles.
2 positions in order.
Right there. Once you fill this matrix, it's going to close for you and reopen with 2 empty spots. Now, if your first person does this right here, bringing his first one, his second one, your first person down here, if he duplicate this with a matrix like his first person, his second person, he's gonna make $30 on his first one, 10 on his second one, that's $40, and everybody say he's gonna cycle back to me. Woo! He's gonna cycle back to you. So when yours, say it, go ahead, let me hear you say it.
It's gonna circle back to Claudia.
Cycle back to Claudia. Now, your matrix, once you got 2 people, it cycles you out. It opened up with 2 empty spots. It's waiting to see who's going to cycle on your team next to come back to you. It's a follow me matrix. So when that person cycle back to you, there's another $30 on your left and another 10 on your right. So now, as you get people in your community, you may have 30, 40, 50 people in your community, and they all cycling in and out. Every time you open up another one of these, you make $40. It's going to open up with 2 empty spots. One person on your team, the first person who cycle after you close, they're going to cycle out, bam, another $30. Next person cycle, bam, another $10. It's going to close out again. It's going to open up you a new matrix, and 2 more spots can come open. Waiting for you to cycle your team to cycle back to you, making your money virtually over and over and over again. And all of this Tron, guys, that we're going to take that Tron back over to troncase, and we'll make 1.5% over there. Okay? Up to 3.5. We will talk about that later when we finish this. All right, so let me let it go.
Order to cycle. And with our unique Follow Me system, plus incentivized global distribution to unfilled users, $10 is paid to the Turbo Incentive Program, $10 is paid to the original inviter, and $20 is paid to the programmatic.
Now, let me explain this to you. Now, that first $10 off of every contribution, that's a beast. Never seen this done in the industry in 30 years. This $10 right here is so important. We're going to touch on that in a minute. So the $10, what we say you're gonna make $30 off your first person, okay, and then $10 off your second person. That's $40. But the company is also taking the additional $10 here and it's putting it in an escrow account. Off of that first $40, you get 10, you get 20, that's 30, but that other 10 of that first 40 goes into an escrow account. Off the second person that comes in, you make $10, but of the $30 left, they're gonna put 10 of that in an escrow account, and the other $20 goes back to your sponsor. Okay, so let's keep it moving.
democratically decided sponsor. Our Turbo Incentive Plan opens 2 slots for everyone as soon as they join. Once you gain 2 users, the system creates a new position.
Now watch that. Okay, once you get your 2 people, he creates a new position for you. Watch this. Okay, under your sponsor. Under your sponsor.
Once you cycle, the system will find the next available slot beneath your
Bam. Did you see that? You see the power of that? Did you really understand that? Come back over here. Right here. Right here. It finds the next available spot under the sponsor. And it puts you back in so that your sponsor can make some more money. In the same way you cycle back to your sponsor, your team gonna be cycling back to you making more money too. It's a 1x2 fast made. Guys, I've been searching for this right here for a lifetime online. I don't need 10, 20, 30 levels. All I need is a 1x2 where it can make me money as quick as it possibly can. And that's what we have here. That's why they call it the Turbo Matrix. Here we go.
and the next available slot beneath your sponsor. In Mach 1, you cycle 50 times, earning a $250 bonus.
Now, let's talk about that. Once you cycle over and over again 50 times, you're going to eat this. This system going to pay you $250. Okay, $250 in a month.
Earning a $250.
Right there. Once you cycle 50 times, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, it's going to then give you a $250 bonus in Tron. We didn't say 250 Tron, guys. We said $250 worth of Tron. Okay? That's a whole lot of Tron. But hold on to your seatbelt.
$50 bonus. Mach 2, you cycle 100 times, earning $500. Mach 3 is 250 cycles, earning $1,000.
$1,000. You cycle 250 times in this program, which is doable. You're gonna get a $1,000 bonus. That's 30,000 Tron. That's about 30,000 Tron right there. Let's see. Let's see, Margot. Okay, Lula.
Yeah, she got kicked out. Let her back in, please.
Ooh, y'all missing the meat. Ooh, y'all missing. Huh?
Back, trying to get back in on the computers because my phone's fast.
Yeah, you missing the dessert. This is the pudding right here. Yeah,
I got kicked out too. I didn't get to hear it either.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to you. I'm gonna go back to you. All right, so let me let it finish. I'm gonna play it. I'll let it go all the way through again because it's only a 3-minute video. All right, so now check this out. So when you cycle 250 times, right, they're gonna give you $1,000 bonus, guys. So let me just give you an example of what that means. Okay, let's see in Tron screen. All right, so I just want you to see what that means in Tron for you. If you get that
dollars. As you cycle through the ranks, you earn more and more.
All right, so you're looking at $1,000 in Tron. That's what the system will give you $1,000. So let's go to the calculator, right? So if you got $1,000, okay, let's go to the calculator. We're talking Tron. Now, this is how much Tron you're gonna get. So Tron is at, we said a while ago, we'll take $1,000. That's just a bonus I'm gonna give you. 1, 2, 3, divided by 0.03. What was that number, y'all? Y'all remember the price of Tron? 0.3 what? 3.5. Like 2.9.
356.
356. So 0.356. Okay. Okay. All right. So now, at that point, this is how many Tron? That's 28,000 Tron. And hear me, please, 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 guys. Tron something they're gonna hit $1 coin, right? And they're gonna give you that 28,000 Tron. To me, that's $28,000 for me, because I'm holding on to my Tron, right? That's like holding on to Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 3 cents a coin. And they're gonna give you 28,000 Tron. When you cycle 1,000, when you cycle, let's go back to the video. Somebody got something in the chat room. Let me see what the questions are in the chat room right quick. Let's see. Can I see the chat room? Yes, 6. Okay. Derek is in here. He signed up, but having issue with Tron from Clever. Okay. To Tron link. Because of issue. Can you help? Okay. Barbara, that's where really I'm trying to get consistency and have everybody to use a Tron Link wallet, to have an option to use a Tron Link wallet. But yeah, we would talk about that. And we can't buy at any to get in. Hello. Okay. So that basically I'll answer. So Barbara, we're going to do some training with him on how to set up Tron Link. Okay. That's just, you got to learn how to use Clever and Tron Link Pro. So that's just something we have to do with training on. So let me go back to the video,
Can I
guys.
say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I say something?
Yes.
He already got everything set up. He done got the trons there. Only issue we got is getting the last little bit there because of our transactions issue. He done got his account set up. We've been on it last night and all day this morning until we stopped and came over here to see if we can see what the issue is from Clever to Tron Link. He got it from Coinbase to Clever, and we got most of it to Tron Link, but we needed another 76, and that way to hold up at.
So why did you bring
everything else is done?
Well, this is what we'll do. I'll talk to you after this webinar is over.
Okay, no
I'll
problem.
talk to you individually where we can deal with that instead of doing the presentation, and we will be able to help him out. So guys, let me go back to this wonderful video.
No problem.
No problem. I'll call you and we get them done. Let's go back to this life-changing video. Here we go.
Or free Tron. And this process goes on and on and on. When you reach Mach 16, you cycle an amazing 250,000 times, earning you an astounding $1,250,000.
Now, look, now, guys, listen to me. Trust me. Okay, now, all right. So right here, I have to stop it so you can see this. Let me tell you something. Some people would say, is it possible to make that $1,250,000? It's possible. We paying light bill, water bill, cable bill, internet, health insurance, life insurance, car payment, car insurance. We paying anywhere from $50 for our phone bills up to $400 and $500 a month for our cable and our other bills. It's $40 one time. I got programs where people were over in Eclipse City with a smart contract. Over 325,000 people have come in that program in 6 months. We have the ability. There will be people on this platform that will make that $1 million. There will be people that make it because now we operate in a decentralized arena, and it's not about money, guys. It's about people. It's about people that's hurting right now who need a system to get them paid. What we do here, we teach you how to make the digital currency, and then we can also show you how to spend it too to pay your light bill, your water bill, your cable bill. The goal is to go from dumb money to smart money with a system. And when that system is providing fruit, then we put your seed over here. And when your seed provide fruit, you take the fruit off the seed to go pay your bills. Okay, that's what we're doing. And we all committed now. We all committed. We understand the paradigm shift, and we got a system just like the banks. We got a system like light bill, water bill, cable bill, internet, health insurance. We got that now for ourselves. All right. Now let's go back. Let's go back to the presentation. Okay. Finish looking at that little video, screen share. All right, here we go.
And with Turbotrx, you also have access to unique products. These are not just the usual token effort products. These are real items of value. Training courses, ebooks, and videos you can promote and resell, creating yet an additional source of income. You'll receive your first product as soon as you join. More products are delivered directly to your back office every month. Okay.
This is one of the first smart contracts that have its own product. So every time when you sign up, you're gonna get a product, okay? And those products are resellable. So not only do you make money off of your Tron that you get in here, these are actual marketing systems that you can sell and make money on in addition to just leveraging your money over here and making money off your money. So just know that
Here is how you get started.
This is one of the smart contracts. Other smart contracts are saying it. They're saying that they're bringing products also to troncase. They haven't done it, but they're working on it. And I'm real confident that troncase, which is our bank side, also gonna have products just like this. But this is showing you that they saying they're gonna do it's being done. So the only thing they got to do is duplicate what it's already have been done in another smart contract. Here we go.
Started. Step 1. Get yourself a Clever, TronLink, or Token Pocket wallet. Step 2. Fund it with $40 worth of TRX, plus a little extra to cover gas fees. Step 3. Get back with whoever invited you to watch this video and join using their TurboTrx link. TurboTrx. Turbocharge your wallet. Turbocharge your life. Get positioned now to become involved with the smartest smart contract ever.
I can honestly say that this is one of the smartest smart contracts ever. So now for our people who left the room, I'm gonna play the video again from start to finish. I'm gonna shut up, I'm not gonna say a word. I know I'm excited because of this decentralized financing. And I'm just happy to be a pioneer in this space and to bring it to you and then have you to bring it to people around the world. So let's go back and play the video again. And I'm gonna just mute out until it's done. All right. All right, so here we go. All right, I'm gonna mute myself out and let y'all.
What I am about to share with you can absolutely change your life. In just a few short minutes, you will learn about the most simple and potentially lucrative system on the blockchain. Even if you don't know what blockchain means yet, you can still get positioned for truly massive potential income. All that you need to know is that the blockchain is a secure technology where cryptocurrencies, tokens, and smart contracts exist. Okay, so let's get right into it. Tron is a blockchain-based decentralized operating system based on a cryptocurrency native to the system known as TRX. The Tron blockchain is 80 times faster than Ethereum and 667 times faster than Bitcoin. It is over 20 times cheaper in transaction fees than both Ethereum and Bitcoin, is one of the 10 biggest cryptocurrencies by market cap, and Tron crucially supports the use of smart contracts. Introducing Turbotrx. With the most innovative smart contract ever created, Turbotrx boasts a super fast cycler feature where even if you struggle to recruit, absolutely no member is left behind. Not only that, as you cycle through the ranks earning more and more free Tron, you also have access to download unique resellable products of real value. And unlike most smart contracts, with Turbotrx, you aren't required to keep upgrading over and over to stay in the game. No catches, no subscriptions, and no recurring fees. Now, given that Turbotrx will absolutely create wealth globally, you probably think this will cost you thousands to get involved, right? No. Turbotrx requires a single one-time payment of just $40 USD worth of TRX. That's right, just $40 to be part of the fastest matrix system ever created. Just $40 for the opportunity to truly change your financial life. Turbotrx features a simple 2x1 matrix, meaning you only need to fill 2 positions in order to cycle. And with our unique Follow Me system, plus incentivized global distribution to unfilled users, $10 is paid to the Turbo Incentive Program, $10 is paid to the original inviter, and $20 is paid to the programmatically decided sponsor. Our Turbo Incentive Plan opens 2 slots for everyone as soon as they join. Once you gain 2 users, the system creates a new position. Once you cycle, the system will find the next available slot beneath your sponsor. In Mach 1, you cycle 50 times, earning a $250 bonus. Mach 2, you cycle 100 times, earning $500. Mach 3 is 250 cycles, earning $1,000. As you cycle through the ranks, you earn more and more free Tron. And this process goes on and on and on. When you reach Mach 16, you cycle an amazing 250,000 times, earning you an astounding $1,250,000. And with Turbotrx, you also have access to unique products. These are not just the usual token effort products. These are real items of value. Training courses, ebooks, and videos you can promote and resell, creating yet an additional source of income. You'll receive your first product as soon as you join. More products are delivered directly to your back office every month. Okay, here is how you get started. Step 1. Get yourself a clever TronLink or Token Pocket wallet. Step 2. Fund it with $40 worth of TRX, plus a little extra to cover gas fees. Step 3. Get back with whoever invited you to watch this video and join using their Turbotrx link. Turbotrx. Turbocharge your wallet. Turbocharge your life. Get positioned now to become involved with the smartest smart contract ever.
How many of you guys are ready to turbocharge your wallet? How many of you are ready to turbocharge your life? I'm fire.
I know I am, though.
Yeah, so I'm excited about.
Dump me in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
so
I think I'm there.
yeah, you know, it's just amazing on how technology is rapidly changing. You know, I would like to put the icing on the cake by showing you something, right? Because you've been being bamboozled. I just want you to understand this. So, PayPal made $17.1 billion off of you last year. Yeah, PayPal don't own your money. That wasn't PayPal's money. Just by you sending and receiving money through to and from each other, PayPal made $17.1 billion last year off of us sending money to each other. That's called financial technology. Would you just look at one a new fintech decentralized finance project that brings the $40 don't go to PayPal, it goes to who? To the community. So imagine imagine what you just saw was PayPal transactions going from one person to another, but that money was going to who though? PayPal. So in decentralized finance, right, that money comes back to the community, called community reinvestment. That's what you experiencing right here for the first time in your life. That's where money is going. And you got to be a part of ecosystems. Everything is going to ecosystems now, right? Jobs are changing, people are working from home, and that's the way it's gonna be. It's gonna be that way. So you got to choose which ecosystems you're gonna be a part of. Now,
You know, it's funny that you should mention PayPal. Sorry to interrupt, but before I met, well, I can't say before I met Dina because I've known her for almost 40 years, but before Dina and I talked about this, I had bought some Bitcoin through PayPal. And then I found out that you can only spend them within PayPal. So I withdrew them, put that little bit of money minus a little fee back into my account. And then, you know, I moved that over to some things that Dina showed me. So you're right, you know.
So guys, you know, it's just amazing. I'm honored to be here because for 6 years I've been learning this stuff, and my neighbors literally probably want to kick me out the community because like Dina go for walks. I do too with my phone. And whenever I'm walking, I'm talking about Bitcoin, and she's doing it now. So they're probably gonna kick her out of her community too very soon. But I've been preaching this since Bitcoin was like, you know, I just started when I saw Bitcoin go from like 3 cents to $600. I just lost my mind when it hit $650. And ever since it hit $650, I've been campaigning for an advocate for Bitcoin to get into your hands. And now I don't have to run out for people no more. They're calling me. I just had a gentleman call me last night that's in another one of our programs that he saw one of my YouTube videos. And because he saw the YouTube video, he saw me. And now he's in our community right here. Okay, now, I just got something to come across my screen. So guys, when I tell you that billionaires are coming in, pay attention to what you're going to see right now. It just popped up right then. Okay, now watch, it's going to populate. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Screen. I want you to see what just came across my screen. So the millionaires and the billionaires are not playing. And let's see, you're gonna go to screen share. Right here. Bill Miller's multi-billion-dollar hedge fund to add Bitcoin exposure via GBTC. All right. This billionaire hedge fund manager right here, says right here, right? Bill Miller's $2.25 million hedge fund to invest in GBTC, right? The Miller Opportunity Trust, a hedge fund in Miller Value Funds family has filed an amendment to his registration statement with the U.S. Security Exchange to be able to gain exposure to Bitcoin. It just came across my desk. Billionaire investor Bill Miller founded Miller Value Partner LLC in 1999 and served as the investment manager for Miller Value Funds family. Okay, it says the company flagship fund, the Miller Opportunity Trust, had a 2.25 billion pound. Had 2. Oh, they must have. Okay, that must have left a B off right here because it says, yeah, they did that wrong, didn't they? They say a million, but it's supposed to say billion. So anyway, the company's flagship fund, Opportunity Trust, had $2.25 billion in assets under management as of December 31st, 2020. Miller and Samantha McClurmore managed the fund according to the February 5th filing with the FTC. The fund may seek investment exposure to Bitcoin indirectly by investing in Grayscale investment. This is a hedge fund that one of my partners live down the street is in, and it's the biggest hedge fund, cryptocurrency hedge fund out there. It's called GBTC, Grayscale Investment. Okay, but you got to have a minimum, I think, of like $25,000 minimum to even start to be a member of this hedge fund. Period, 25,000. But we're going to be doing it soon. Okay, I hope y'all didn't miss that. Okay, we gonna be investing in Grayscale investment very soon.
I got you. I heard you. I'm on mute, but I'm with you.
Win coin. If you get some win on your hand, you're gonna become an instant millionaire overnight one night, and you're gonna be able to drop your dime, a dime over there with them, with the big boys. Okay,
a quarter.
So we exposing you guys to some stuff that only you have to pay. You have to pay money to get exposed to, and we're fortunate enough to be here now. What I want to do for you guys is to show you how to sign up for GBTC on my phone. So you need a Tron Link wallet. And once you get your Tron Link wallet, you need a link for someone. Now, look at Margot just coming in. But let me do this for you. We got our own team, right? So once you sign up and you get your link, right? Everybody gonna get their own. Let me go to we'll go here. Okay, so let me go down here. So once you sign up and you got your ID number, which means that you are now a member, right? We got our own team website. And when you get your link, you're gonna go over to our team website. Our team website is, and everybody can write this down, is Turbo, Turbo. We're doing this for a reason. TRX team, TEAM.com. Okay, so you're gonna get signed up, you're gonna get your number. Dina's like 931, I'm 237, right? And you go to our website. Let me go, Turbo, I gotta spell it wrong. Turbo. My family ready to go to the Super Bowl thing, but I'm gonna be here until I get this done. So this is our website. When you come here, it's gonna be a video that explains what Turbotron is. We got it right here. There's a presentation right here on what it's all about. But then you want to register, right? You're gonna register to become a member of our team. And by becoming a member of our team, you're gonna be exposed to the different things that we're doing. That's gonna create wealth for you guys. So now we got to do an income disclosure here. Some people will hear this information and literally do nothing. Some people will hear it and take action. And billionaires become billionaires because they're willing to do what poor people are not willing to do. All right, but for income disclosure, we can't promise you any kind of earnings on our platform, but we can show you how we have put some of these strategies together and we are producing some of the results. Okay, so we're not financial advisors. We just plain old basic people who sharing our strategies with you. Now, when you come over here, you're gonna please enter your sponsor name, right? Your sponsor ID number, like Dina, like let me show you now. Like, please enter a sponsor name. So that would be, let's say for instance, Dina Howard was my sponsor, right? So she was my sponsor. Howard. Now, why are we doing this? Because we're gonna keep our community together. There's no more breaking up our communities. When we go from one program to another one, we'll know who our people are, and we're gonna move together. Like when we bring people into our troncase bank, which most people on this platform got at least 2 people in troncase right now, which means that you can bring them straight over to Turbotron and you can make $40 instantly, right? Dina, did you make your money instantly when you put your first 2 people in?
Oh, instantly. Instantly. You spelled my last name wrong, but I'll forgive you.
How you spell your last name? It's not I'm sorry, H-O-W-A-R-D. Oh, okay, thank you. Is that right, man?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay, awesome. So now, her ID is 931.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can get this one in here. Okay, and then my name, let's see, Earl Dixon.
You know how to spell that?
Yeah, I know how to spell my name. Yeah. Took me a long time to learn it though. But your ID, my ID is 237. Guys, and I'm gonna show you how many people's in this smart contract too. My phone number, I put my phone number.
Now, aren't you, shouldn't that be me filling this out?
Well, I'm just giving an example how.
I think you did it in the wrong way.
I know, I'm just acting though. I'm acting as though.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm acting as though you were my sponsor, okay?
Got you.
Yeah, so
okay.
If she was my sponsor, I will put her up front, put her ID number, then I will put my information under it, put my email, and then you will literally hit submit. All right, so I'm gonna hit submit and I'll delete this from the database. And when you hit submit, bam, it's gonna say submit. It say your response has been recorded, and bam, you off and running. Now, that's after you sign up and get your link for troncase, right? I mean for Turbotrx, TRX. So you go there to become a member of our team. And guys, I'm gonna show you on my phone. You only gonna get a number, but we don't know who those numbers belong to, right? So we're gonna show you what that means. All right. All right, I'm gonna go to Zoom, screen share. We'll go to this.
Yeah, but then what you doing me now?
I don't know where that's coming from.
That's right. Yeah, but I heard that baby now. Yeah, he had, oh my.
Hey, George.
You can put that thing right here. Hey, Rookie, how you doing?
1 second. Somebody got some noise. You can mute out for me, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, well, go ahead, Annabelle.
I got it. Okay. That was Barbara again. Barbara Dean, that was you.
And
all right.
Rick Silverman,
Hold on.
we had a big.
I did it. Okay. So anyway, so I'm gonna screen share on my phone and we'll go over to the smart contract. So you got to
look like it's dying. You need to plug that phone up.
Yeah, I do. Ooh, you're right, girl. Ooh, let me get my charger. Guys, it may seem a little hard, but we got experienced people on our team. Get yourself started if you haven't got started yet. So start your journey. They're getting smarter. They're getting smarter by the day, just like those smart contracts. Okay, so now we're going over here. Okay, so here we go. So now, once you get your link, okay, once you get your link, what you would do, you will load your Tron, $40 worth of Tron into your wallet, right? And once you load your $40 worth of Tron, which is about 1,400 Tron. If you put 1,400 Tron in here, that's about $40. It's about $48 worth of Tron. If you put like $48 worth of Tron in here, you have enough to cover your fees and have something left over. So you have like 1,400 Tron. And then when you do that, let me go to here, see. All right, let's use Tron right here. So if you notice, $97 worth of Tron is 2,747 Tron. So if you put about 1,400 Tron, it'd be like 48 bucks. Once you got your Tron loaded in your wallet, what you would do on a Android phone is gonna say Discover. Okay, if you look down the bottom, I'll screenshot it so you will see. All right. Go to the App Store, you download Tron Link Pro on an Android. And then once you get your Tron over here, and we got team members who will help you do it, you're gonna look for the thing that say Discover. Discover takes you to the browser of the blockchain. You can't take this link and just put it in Google. You have to come into Tron Link and go through the Tron Link browser to get to the Tron blockchain, the decentralized Tron blockchain. You'll be operating on the blockchain. Okay, now, once you put your link in, once you get to click on Discover, all right, swipe that up, bam. You put the link, click on Discover, and this is what you're gonna see. Once you see this at the very top, that is the entrance door to the Tron blockchain. I'm gonna show you what I'm saying. Right? A nice pictorial view. When you click come up here, all you're gonna do, you're not gonna click on the word DApp. You're gonna click on the magnifying glass, right? The search. When you do that, it's gonna take you to another screen and let you post your link, paste your link right into the spot that you see. And when you paste your link there, that link actually gonna connect. It's gonna search the Tron blockchain and actually gonna find the smart contract, the smarter of the smart contract, and it's gonna connect. And when it connects, it's gonna turn blue. Now on an iPhone, it just shows you a little blue arrow. Okay, and we'll let somebody show you that on the iPhone in a minute. Yeah, I like they're gonna do the same thing that I'm doing. Somebody can screen share on the iPhone. Maybe Dina help us with that. Okay, but on the Android, this is the way it'll look. Right. So now I'm gonna go back. All right. So now I'm gonna click on it, and now you would post your link. You would paste your link right into the browser. Okay. Now once you do it on a Android, you can see it down the bottom. troncase.io, right? Right. But I want to do, this is not the one I want to do. I want to, let me go get my link. Let me go get my link. I'm gonna get it from my son's, I'm gonna get it from my son's messenger. I don't want to post my link in there so you see exactly what it's gonna look like. So let me go to my son's messenger.
Let me in while you're doing that.
Okay, awesome. We wanted to show you exactly how you can get started. This will be a great training video, the best training video out there, because this company just started like 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, so let me find my son. Link. Okay, so I don't want to post my links over there. So I'm gonna go in under 767, which is my second account, copy. All right, now at this point, go back over here. Now, as I was saying, all right, I'll go back. Once you click on Discovery, it brings up D out. I'm gonna click on that little button up there. All right, and I'm gonna post the link right here. Bam. When I do it, you see how it turned blue, guys? That means that it found the smart contract. And when I click on it, it's gonna take me over. It's gonna say, you will be redirected to a third-party DApp page where you will be able to, you will be liable to their user agreement and privacy policies. In other words, you are adhering to the conditions of the smart contract. Click enter. All right, now it's gonna take me to the smart contract, and look how pretty that is, man. I tell you, that is a beautiful website. That's a money-making website. Now, when you get over here, it starts the video by default. So I'm gonna cut it off. All right, now, what you're gonna do is click on Get Started. When you click on Get Started, which I'm already started, okay, it's gonna bring up another screen that's gonna say Authenticate. All right, and okay, I guess I can act like I'm signing up. Yeah, I can do that for you guys. I'm gonna act like I'm signing up for the first time. All right, so I'm now, so far this is an existing account. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna back out, and I'm gonna go as if though I was signing up on a new account for you guys. So you can see exactly what it would look like. So now I'm gonna go over here. Okay, I got you to the website, but I'm gonna show you what you would see sign up for the first time. So I'm gonna open up my wallet, which is a test wallet. I created a test wallet right here. Test wallet right here. Test wallet. No Tron in there. All right. But all right, now I'm gonna click on browser, discover down the bottom. All right, click on discover, and I'm gonna paste the link up there. Paste the link. All right, now it's gonna turn blue. All right, now it turned blue. I'm gonna click on Get Started. That's what you're gonna want to do. And when you do, it's gonna take you here just like this. Now I have to log out. Because I was already logged in. All right, but now this is what it's gonna take you to a screen that says Auto Authenticate. That's what you're gonna do. It's gonna bring you to it, and at that point, when I click on Auto Authenticate, it's gonna locate my sponsor. ID. So let me click on it. All right, so the sponsor ID is 767. Y'all see that? Okay. Now, once I do that, it's gonna try to connect to the smart contract. It's gonna take the $40 out of my account, but I don't have $40 in this account, right? So that part it won't do. Now I can put $40 in there so I can take you through the whole process, but that's what you would say. I'm gonna click on register. And now at this point, what it would do is hit continue. It's gonna look into that wallet address that I connected to the smart contract. And it's gonna see if that $40 is in there. And if it's in there, I'm gonna hit continue. All right, it's telling me it's trying to take out 1,333 tron out of that wallet. And if it's successful, it's gonna, matter of fact, let me just do it so let me put some tron in there. I want you to see it. I'm gonna hook up another account so that you can see it. I'm gonna put some tron in there so you can see the whole thing. All right, so let's do that. All right, so let's go here to my Tron Link wallet. I'm gonna put some tron in there real quick. All right, so you can get the full experience. And so I'm gonna click here. All right, I'm gonna click on that wallet. I'm gonna click on receive. Receive. All right, let's go back. It want me to bag up my wallet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna use this wallet right here. I'm gonna use my troncase wallet. Okay, I'm gonna use that one because it got tron in there. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, click on discover. All right, and then when I click on discover, I'm gonna place the link there. I'm gonna paste it there. All right, and then I'm gonna click on turbo. I'm gonna click on the blue. And this time, because it got enough tron in there, it's gonna take that $30 out, that $40 out of there. I'm gonna click on get started. Okay, now at this point, it's gonna say auto authenticate. It says Tron link, Tron wallet detected. Okay. Now at this point, when I click on auto authenticate, it's gonna show me my sponsor. All right, which is 767. All right, then I'm gonna click on register. All right, and then I'm gonna click on continue. It's connected to my wallet. And now it's trying to take that 1,333 tron out of that wallet. All right, so since it's there, you got to put in your password. You're gonna have to put in your password. And please remember when you set up your Tron Link wallet to write down your password and your 10 keywords, so 12 keywords, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in my password. Now, whenever you put your password in, you want to move your keyboard out the way. And you're gonna hit done. All right, now once you do it correctly, it's gonna start connecting you to that smart contract. So I'm showing you the whole process of how to sign up. So I literally just created a new position for myself. But now my account, that $30 going to my account though, my original account, because I'm signing up under myself. So let's sit here and buffer into the smart contract. The computer software is going through, is connecting my wallet to the smart contract, and it's connecting me to this ecosystem. And it should be done in a few seconds. Anybody got a question right now while we're waiting on it to connect? Anybody got a question? You can unmute yourself. I'll see y'all over there in a few seconds. Thank you, man.
Hey, Barbara, is this helping you with Derek? What he's showing you?
Yeah, me and Derek already did all of that. You just it just said you just needed another 76, and we was trying to get that to go through, and it was having some glitches. So we only had 30 minutes to come on here. So we went ahead and came on here and we'll try to do it later.
Okay, she sounds like she's saying she needs some more tron. So do you have a place to get your additional tron from?
Yeah, he has the additional tron. We just can't get that last 76 to go into the tron.
I'll walk you through it. Okay, so guys, so I just signed up. I'm number 1390. All right, as you notice, we only got 1,390 people in this program worldwide, this wonderful smart contract. We're at the cutting edge. On other smart contracts, there are 300,000 people already signed up, many of them, and we're at the beginning of this, okay? So now, at this point, you see that this smart contract since last Wednesday, started like on Wednesday, they have paid out $55,506 in trons so far. That's how much money been earned, all right? And it says participants earn daily. The daily earnings is $4,119 been paid out, the daily earnings so far. We got only 1,388 people in here, okay? With me, I was 1,390. And today, only 103 people joined worldwide. So you're at the beginning of this wonderful smart contract. Now, if you scroll down, you will see where it says my earnings. Okay, so at this point, I haven't earned anything because I just signed up. All right, now when I cycle, it's going to show me my cycle earnings and my inviter bonus. Every time you invite a person, you're going to get $10. Okay, the first one, I'm sorry, when you invite a person, you're going to get $30. You can get $10 for inviting, you get an extra $20. That's on your first person. And then when you invite your second person, it's gonna cycle, you're gonna get 10 extra dollars. That's $40. So your 30 plus your 10 is gonna be $40. You're gonna show, it's gonna show up right here. My earnings, $40. That's for bringing in your first two people. Now down here, you'll see I'm number 1390. With me being number 1390, what I'm gonna do is share my link with the first person. Right? When I share it with the first person, they're gonna fall into this slot, number one, under me, right here, and I'm gonna make $30, right? And then when I share my link with my second person, I'm gonna make another $10. That's $40. I done broke even. But guess what's gonna happen to my matrix, right? It's gonna show, if I brought Dan in, he was 931, he was showing his first spot as 931. Okay, it's gonna be sitting there until another person come in, and let's say that's 1,050. So it's gonna wait till that 1,050 hit here, the next person. Now, when I got it filled with this 931 and 1050, that's gonna close my matrix out. It's gonna open up another 1 by 3, 1 by 2 for me. This is it. This is, let's say I got 2 people in, bam, it opened up. Now, let's say this was Dan. So Dan go get his first person and second person, right? So he gonna make $40. And Dan gonna cycle back to my number one position. He gonna hit that again, because he cycled. And let's say this was Dina over here. Dina went and got her first and her second person. Dina gonna cycle back to me, and she gonna fill in my second spot again. I'm gonna cycle and make another $40. That is beast. So now, if you go and bring in about 40 or 50 people in here, and they work in this program, and every time you cycle out, they're gonna cycle back to you. But let me tell you something that we didn't emphasize. When you cycle 25 times, the escrow account gonna take 10 positions, which is $100 out of the escrow account. It's gonna look at your total downline, and it's gonna fill automatically for blank spaces in your network below you. Yes, it's right. So if you got a person that came in, they have not referred nobody, and you don't cycle 25 times, it's gonna put 2 people there, bam. That person gonna cycle and make you another $40, make you another $30 if they come into your first position. If they cycle and come into your second position, it's gonna make you $10. We're gonna take $10 10 times and fill in vacant spots. Every time you cycle 25 times, it's gonna do that. It's gonna go to the escrow account, get that money. Barbara Dean trying to come in. It's gonna get that money and it's gonna cycle back. It's gonna cycle the people out that's sitting there. So they say nobody left behind. Let me hear y'all say nobody left behind.
Nobody.
Nobody left behind. So now that's it in a nutshell. Now where's your link? You're gonna copy your link when you click on it. Right? You copy the link. It says program URL copy, and you would send it to your inviter. Now on this side over here, you got a dashboard, right? So it'll show you your transactions, your partners, the products in the back office. Let's see products. Right here, here's your first product. Right here, Facebook traffic strategies. That's a product I already got by joining the program. This is downloadable right now to start learning about Facebook, how to get traffic on Facebook. Okay. It says you can leverage the power of Facebook to drive free traffic to your website. And I'm gonna start on this tonight. With this video course, you will learn the best free Facebook strategies. Topics covered. You will learn the best method to use to get the most free traffic from Facebook. You will learn what successful Facebook marketers do to drive free traffic. You will be able to engage your audience. You will learn how to optimize your Facebook page so that you can get the maximum amount of free traffic. And you will learn how video can bring a lot of free traffic to your Facebook. So Dina's doing videos every day. She's duplicating what she see me do. And I know she's getting a lot of hits each day. And she's telling them they need to learn about cryptocurrency. Now, what I'm gonna do for you, you see right there, it says download now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that download button. And it's already had 253 downloads. Okay, now it says Google can't scan this file, but I'm gonna say download anyway. Okay. So now it should be downloading this. Okay, yeah. All right, so now it should be downloading this actual product to my phone. If I go up here, let me see. Let's see, go down to the bottom. My phone should tell me that this file is being downloaded. So once it downloads, like just like that one right there, Hodl ST, Hodl TY, all right, it should be downloading into my phone, and then whenever it downloads, I'll get access to that product. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the smart contract. All right, so we're here. Anybody got any questions about what we just saw? And I'll let Dina do an example for iPhones. I'm gonna stop screen share. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. And if Dina's still here.
Okay, my phone died. I'm back in.
Okay. Okay, did I lose her? Did I lose Miss Dina? Did I lose Dina? Screen share. Bam. All right, or if anybody else got a cell phone who want to show us how the interface look on your smartphone for your iPhone, you can do an example of what it looks like from your side to go into the smart contract if you got an iPhone. Anybody got an iPhone that want to show us?
I got an iPhone.
All right, so you want to show us how to go to the smart contract on your side?
Yeah, I finna log back in on my phone.
Yeah,
and
you can
then
do
you're
that.
gonna let me in.
Okay. All right, let me go here. See, trying to come in.
Okay.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock. We'll be off here in a minute. I know a lot of people gonna look at the Super Bowl.
Okay, let me do something with that. So, okay, you want me to share screen now?
Yeah, you can share screen and just go over to your existing account.
Okay. Let me go right. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the tron, right?
All right, so you got an iPhone, right?
Yeah, this iPhone.
Yep, so down the bottom, guys, if you look down the bottom, it says browser down the bottom instead of discover. So that's one difference, okay? All right, and then you got a message saying Dogecoin is up. Oh, it's up to 10. It's up to 7 points. It's just about hit 8 cents. So that means I made some more money. Thanks for letting me know that, Barbara. Okay, so now click on browser. All right, now you would click on your link. You would click on your link or either paste that link. In this particular example, just click on your link. You would paste it on the iPhone. You would have pasted it in the browser. All right, and then when you get on this side, you would literally hit get started. Okay, but since she already got started, okay, it's gonna just take her to her program. But on an iPhone, guys, if on the iPhone, if you hit get started and you click get started and it
Wait, I
don't.
got your fingers.
I couldn't hear
Okay,
you.
you
Barbara.
go ahead. My fingers miss.
No problem.
Oh, you
When
can
click
go
on-
ahead.
When you click on get started, it should say authenticate the same way it did on my Android phone. Okay. And then once you authenticate, it should show you your sponsor. And once it shows you your sponsor, all right, it's going to start taking the money out your account the same way it showed me taking money out of my account. All right. And then you log in your back office. Now, if it says there's an error, listen to me carefully on an iPhone. If it says error, okay, close out your Tron link out, close it completely out, go back to the wallet, click on browser, touch your link again, and it's gonna log you right into that account. Okay. All right, I'm gonna repeat that again. If you click on it, after you click on auto authenticate, right, it's gonna take the money out your wallet, the 1333. If you notice that it took the money out, you go back to the smart contract, go back to your wallet, click on browser on an iPhone, then click on your link again, and it'll take you back to give you your member ID. It's gonna say error because it's an error in the smart contract. And I'm gonna reach out to them and let them know. On the Android side, it's working 100%. On the iPhone side, when you log out and you try to log back in, okay, it says error. If you get that, just close it out completely. Go back to the Tron link application, click on your link, click on browser, click on your link, and it'll take you right back to it. All right, so now that's it for the training for today. Any questions about what you guys saw? I see John Carr's over here. Mr. Carr, how you doing today? I see you in the.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Doing great. Enjoyed it, man.
Awesome. Would love to get you. Would love to get you and your people. Would love to get you and your people plugged in. If you want me to work with you, to come over and do a Zoom and to walk them through what we have over here, because we got our own bank and we got a system that supplies the bank. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to do that because I know they want to get involved, and I already know that already. Some of them have already did the $100 pay yourself. Said that safe wallet and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them have already been doing that.
Okay, awesome. So I can't wait to get back over there next week with you guys because I basically got everything management now. Okay, thank you, Claudia. Claudia invited him. Thank you, Claudia, for inviting this very distinguished gentleman. He has his own platform that we will be including in our ecosystem for all the members, okay, as well. Like I told you, we're connecting to some very powerful people, and we're building our network. And we're going to take care of our network. We're not going to treat our network the way that these Fortune 500, these other companies have come into our communities and they get us locked into their systems and they run off, never teaching us how to take care of our network. That is changing now. We focus on the network and then we endorse the companies and we vet the companies. Matter of fact, this year, I'm going to have a way to rank these companies. You're gonna be able to go to a website and you're gonna be able to see whether they got one, just like Google, whether they got 1 star or 5 stars. And you will be, thank you, Bishop Carr. Thank you, Bishop Carr. You'll be able to go to that website and see if they got 1 star or 5 star, just like you can on Google when you go to Google Businesses. And if you got a 1 star, that's a red flag. Okay. If they got 2 stars, that's even better. 3 stars is fine. They get 5 stars, that means that's a program that you want to sign up for. That means that the community is getting smarter, okay? And we're gonna vet these companies, and we as a community will determine if we will allow them to come to our network instead of us going to their program. Okay, all is good. We need this. Awesome. So I love you guys. My wife and my son is already attending a family member's house that don't nobody go there, but they got a certain amount of people that come in and go out. So we don't visit houses that let anybody just come and go. During the corona pandemic, if we have visited, if we go out, it's only to a place where nobody go other than the people in our social circle. Be careful today. Make sure you're not going to a place that you've never been there before today, right? For the Super Bowl. The life that you save could literally be your own. So anyway, so now Barbara, you can stay. You deserve to be
Okay.
today. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Claudia said I deserve to be with my family. And I am. I'm going. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to be with them. Barbara, I'm going to spend 10 minutes with you, help you and your friend, and we'll be out of here. So, all right, guys, I love y'all.
Don't forget about me, Mr. Dixon.
Okay, Shanice, you can be here. You can stay in. Y'all can come right back in the Zoom when I stop the Zoom. This recording will be on our team website, www.turbotrxteam.com. That's where you can go. You can go to Google, type in Google, www.turbotrxteam.com. Let me put it in the chat room. So you guys can get it. You can get it out of the chat room. All right, it's www.turbo. Make sure you type this in Chrome. turbotrxteam.com. All right. Yeah, and that's it right there. They take you right to our website. This video and the other videos will be over there. And if you need some help, just reach out to me. My phone number is over there to help you. I don't steal people. So just reach out to me. Tell me who your sponsor is. That's the first question I'm gonna ask you. Do you have a sponsor? And then if you need some help, I'll help you. Okay. Awesome. It's like a support system. Okay, for our community. That's where you can get support that you need. Okay. Now at this point,
Girl, I was able to do the withdrawal and the deposit like you showed me while you was talking. I did it.
Oh, you did? You put it back on the platform?
I put it back on the platform, and then I'll be ready for Turbo in another day. I'm just getting
okay. Can't wait to get you signed up for Turbo.
I'm ready now.
Go ahead, Lula.
I said it with a motor runner, ready to take off.
Yeah, I'm excited for all of y'all. I'm so go ahead. I'm so excited for everybody because those $5,000 and $10,000 blockchain summits that's being happened by Fortune 500 companies. We can't afford to go to those right now, but you're not being left behind because you're getting the best of the best. You are literally getting the best of the best. We are connected to some very brilliant people. And Bishop Carr, John Carr, he has a platform, and we're going to support him on his platform too. Dina has a platform that she bringing that we own ourselves. I mean, these are pioneers. We are operating in the DeFi space with our platforms, and we would do whatever it takes to make sure that we help people out. So welcome to our network. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna hang up, and if you need assistance, Barbara and Shanice, come right back. I'm gonna spend about 10 or 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna go
Okay,
visit
and Derek. Okay, Derek coming back too.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys, thank you, and we'll see you.
Thank you.
The Super Bowl would dodge those when that commercial hit.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Are they having a Dodge commercial? Those commercial?
Well, I thought that's what they said in the chat. That commercial for the Super Bowl. Or is that not a commercial for the Super Bowl?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. If they do, it'd be a great time to put up a commercial like that for cryptocurrency. Will be today.
Oh yeah, I'll be looking for it.
Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna just end this, and we'll see you on the next Zoom. Thank you.
Thank you.